Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is December 1st, 45 degrees and sunny. Not much wind here in Philadelphia. Bruce Arians grew up in York, Pennsylvania. Returning to Philly, he was head coach at Temple University back in the 80s. Chip Kelly's Eagles coming off the bye. Eagles have won 3 straight. Cardinals have won their last 4. The Eagles have won the toss, elected to defer. So Alex Henry will get things started. Javier Arenas back deep for the Cardinals, and we are underway in Philadelphia. Arenas from the 1. Out across the 20, still on his feet. Out to the 26-yard line. Brad Smith made the tackle on special teams for the Eagles, as Carson Palmer, the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week, leads the Cardinals offense onto the field. They will be without their leading rusher, the rookie out of Clemson, Andre Ellington.
And that's a big loss this afternoon. Andre Ellington giving that burst, a very nice compliment to Rashad Mendenhall in the run game.
It's Mendenhall in the backfield. Cardinals start from their 26-yard line, and this is Mendenhall up the middle. Cardinals ranked 16th offensively.
Yeah, but they're really starting to take some strides as a group, and it does take time. When you make that change, it's going to be difficult to find the subtleties, but really I think the big thing, this group right here, when you talk about the passing game, developing that trust, and also getting some complementary weapons around Larry Fitzgerald to put stress on the defense.
Cardinals have scored at least 27 points in each of their 4 games during the win streak. Quick out to Andre Roberts. Michael Kendricks returning. Missed the Eagles' last game against Washington. Kendricks makes the tackle, so 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Cardinals.
And this is the group that I really think is playing well. The defensive line and the linebackers. Defensive coordinator Bill Davis was actually able to take advantage of that bye week. Go back to week 1 against the Redskins, to their last game before the bye against the Redskins. Really draw a great comparison of where they've improved, and he really felt that defensive line and the linebackers really starting to play good football.
Cardinals empty the backfield on 3rd down and 5. Arizona must get to the 36 as Palmer is hit, loses the football, and it looks like Benny Logan has recovered.
Benny Logan on the recovery, but it's Trent Cole coming from the defensive right side. Going to get that loop all the way around here, and that veteran savvy of knowing not just the sack, but the opportunity for the sack fumble.
If there's one guy you want to go and block, it's right there, Trent Cole. Smart guy, goes like Darryl talked about, when attack the ball on the arm, force the fumble, now puts Philadelphia's offense in a really good situation here.
4th sack of the season for Cole. Logan, the recovery. Nick Foles and the Eagles start from the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Brent Selleck shifting. Foles faked the handoff to LaShawn McCoy and hits the tight end Selleck, his 300th career reception. Gain of 3. Eagles with the 4th-ranked offense in the NFL.
And a lot of it has to do with this offensive line up front, been able to stay together. Riley Cooper really starting to develop opposite Deshaun Jackson. There's opportunities for him, and he's been taking advantage of them.
On 2nd and 7, pass intended for Selleck. Carlos Dansby on the coverage.
And this is a tough defense. Tony talked about it against the run game. Can they stop LaShawn McCoy? I think the other challenge, you see the pace of play right here, right now. This is a defense that likes to throw a lot of different things at you. Are they going to be able to do that with Philadelphia's up-tempo style of offense?
Eagles quickly up to the line. 3rd down and 7 from the Cardinals' 22. Foles first down and more. Finally tackled at the Cardinals' 6-yard line.
We've had an opportunity to do Philadelphia earlier in the year against the Giants here at home, and I tell you, I have not seen them playing at this pace. I know this is just the opening drive, but this is faster than we had seen them play during the course of that game.
Two tight end set, falls out of the shotgun. Cooper in motion, first and goal from the 6. Off the fake toss to McCoy, falls to the end zone, touchdown. Zach Ertz, the rookie tight end out of Stanford.
Well, when you've got somebody like LaShawn McCoy and you know you like to run the football, you're going to really bait somebody when you get this. You're going to get that whole defense running hard to their right. You boot out the back door, and there's Zach Ertz in the end zone. Nice play design, nice concept down in the red zone, understanding Arizona is an aggressive front that will chase the ball.
Second touchdown for Ertz this season. Henry, the extra point. 17th touchdown pass, no interceptions for Foles, and it was all set up by the Trent Cole sack and forced fumble.
You know things will always change, so you need an airline that can change a ticket without charging a fee. An airline that does more and asks less. Where you need to be is just as important to us as it is to you. Hassle-free ticket changes. Just one of the many little things we can do to roll with you. If it matters to you, it matters to us.
For a limited time, get the Samsung Galaxy S4 for just $99.99 when you trade in your current smartphone and sign a qualifying 2-year agreement.
This handle's really nice.
Yep. It's a great ride and it has great gas mileage.
Oh, beats choosing a great ride or a great gas mileage.
Yeah, it'd be like using nuts or bolts. Wonder what these nuts are for. I like and better.
Uh-huh.
And is better. The 2014 Ford Fusion. Only Ford gives you EcoBoost fuel economy and a lot more. Go further.
We make the most popular mall Santa in Pittsburgh. We make thousands of things that are more than just things. NFLshop.com.
Today's game is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com.
Back in Philadelphia, Eagles win the toss, elect to defer, force a turnover, and then Foles hits Zach Ertz for the early touchdown. Cardinals will start from the 20, trailing 7-0. What a difference a year makes. Both teams lost 11 of their last 12 a season ago. Andy Reid, 14 seasons in Philadelphia. Ken Whisenhunt, 6 seasons in Arizona. Both teams in playoff contention this year under first-year head coaches.
And you pointed out at the top, Kenny, you couldn't ask for anything more when you make that change to be in the month of December, playing a meaningful football game with a first-year head coach. And it's a credit to both of these coaches, Chip Kelly and Bruce Arians, keeping their guys together, weathering a slow start, and getting better and better as the season progresses.
Building and building. Cardinals with their first turnover the last 3 games on their opening possession as Mendenhall gains 3 up to the 23-yard line.
I think this is going to be a key element. We mentioned Andre Ellington is out of the lineup. Rashard Mendenhall is going to have to do layman's work this afternoon. He was banged up early in the year with a toe and a knee injury. You really kind of saw him getting back into his old form against the Colts, but he's going to miss that compliment with his buddy Andre Ellington in the backfield.
Ellington, the Cardinals' leading rusher. He's been the big playback. Mendenhall's longest run this season, just 15 yards. Palmer looking to throw on 2nd and 6. And the catch is made for a first down by Michael Floyd, who's had a terrific season. That's his 50th reception, so he is now tied with Larry Fitzgerald for the team lead.
Yeah, and I really think that this is one of the reasons why this passing game is really becoming dangerous for the Arizona Cardinals, because for a while it was just Larry Fitzgerald. Michael Floyd adds that complement at the wide receiver spot. You add Rob Hausler from the tight end position. You've got to worry about more weapons in the passing game than just number 11.
On first down, it's Mendenhall. Out to the 37, Cedric Thornton makes the tackle gain of just 2.
And you can't.
Yeah, Darryl, we had the Eagles against the Giants earlier in the season. I'll tell you what, this defense looks completely different. Doing a really nice job of running. Everyone's getting to the ball. Complete turnaround, I think, from earlier in the season. Like you mentioned, Darryl, this team has gotten better and better over the weeks.
Stephon Taylor in the backfield, rookie out of Stanford. On 2nd and 8, this is Taylor. Looks to cut it back inside. And Goose, that swarming defense, you were just talking about this much improved Eagles defense. It's Michael Kendricks leading the way, make the tackle.
And that's the one thing you have to rely on if you're going to be a good defense. Everybody has to run to the football. The athletes that you're going to face week in and week out at the NFL have the ability to make one person miss. So the one thing you love to see is gang tackling like that with a number of your guys around the ball.
3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Cardinals must get to the 45-yard line. And they do on forward progress. And there is a late flag. Catch was made by Jerron Brown, rookie out of Clemson. Tony Corrente, our referee today.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, picking player up and slamming him into the ground. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
And this is going all the way back to the beginning of the season. This was a point of emphasis. Now, forward progress is stopped at that point. The whistles are blowing and let you lift the player and slam him onto the ground. You're going to get flagged in that situation. The Eagles fans here are not very happy about that, but it's the correct call.
Bradley Fletcher returning to the Eagles lineup. Missed the last 2 games. 15 yards on the personal foul. So the Cardinals in Eagles territory. From the 39-yard line off the fake to Mendenhall. Palmer going deep for Floyd. And it was picked off by Nate Allen. The 2nd Arizona turnover in as many possessions. And Allen brings it all the way out, close to midfield. A 47-yard return by Allen, who celebrated his 26th birthday yesterday.
Again? Every time I go down to get Bud Light, we score. I cracked the code. I should stay down there. But I don't want to stay down there. It's scary. But this is 3 times now. This is for the win.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes.
This is nice.
I know. Great gas mileage, and it's fun to drive.
Well, you know that beats great gas mileage or being fun to drive.
Yeah, it'd be like somebody being loud or clear.
We need to slap the slippery fish right in the gill hole. Happy time feedback, frog face, cement landing.
That's weird. I like and better.
Yeah.
And is better. The 2014 Edge. Only Ford gives you EcoBoost fuel economy and a whole lot more. Go further.
Honestly, I'm not looking for 5-star treatment. I get times are tight, but it's hard to get any work done like this. Then came this baby. Small, but with Windows and Office. It runs my work stuff, and I can use apps like Flipboard for news or Xbox Video to watch the shows I'm never home to see. And I can still get work done at the same time. Excuse me, do you mind if I... Yeah.
Buckle up, folks. Huge implications in the BCS. This is college football on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Following the interception, ball has been spotted at the 48-yard line. First pick of the season for Allen. Second Arizona turnover as Foles is wrapped up back at the 40-yard line by Carlos Dansby. Now let's take you back to the interception. All turnovers are automatically reviewed. The question is, was Allen contacted here in the helmet after he had possession, and should he have been ruled down?
Yeah, he would have been down where he landed on the ground there instead of all the way out towards midfield.
Following the sack out to the 42-yard line, Sean McCoy. So a huge swing in field position because it was not ruled that Allen was down inside the 10-yard line. Third down and 16. Eagles must get to the Cardinals 42. Foles can't find anyone, and now he takes off. And he is down at the 49-yard line, so the Eagles go 3 and out following the Allen interception.
Yeah, and this is one of the things I think Nick Foles has done really well. You're going to look downfield. You're not going to be able to find anybody open. Good coverage across the board by the Cardinals secondary. And Chip Kelly's rule is touchdown, first down, get down. And Nick Foles does a really nice job of not taking those unnecessary hits when he scrambles.
He's got to work on that slide a little better, though, now.
A little hesitant on whether to go.
Not that great of a slide.
This handle's really nice.
Yep. It's a great ride and it has great gas mileage.
Beats choosing a great ride or a great gas mileage.
It'd be like using nuts or bolts.
Wonder what these nuts are for.
I like and better.
Only Ford gives you EcoBoost fuel economy and a whole lot more. Now here's another great and. A new Ford Fusion for just $199 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer. Go further.
Why is it better to get what you want now instead of later?
Because you don't want to wait to eat your raisins.
You don't want to wait to eat your raisins?
No.
Why not?
Because they'll turn into grapes?
Not sure that's the way it works.
Yes.
Are you competing for cutest kid right now?
Yes.
And what place are you in?
Kindergarten?
That's adorable.
It's not complicated. Now is better. And AT&T is the nation's fastest and now most reliable 4G LTE network.
Upon official mortgage review, Quicken Loans can save them over $200 per month.
Challenge us to save you money with the official mortgage review from Quicken Loans.
Rated E for everyone. Forza Motorsport 5, only on Xbox One.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Ford. Only Ford gives you EcoBoost fuel economy and a whole lot more. By Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. And by Forza Motorsports 5, exclusively on Xbox One.
Aerial coverage provided by Nationwide Insurance here in Philadelphia, with the Eagles leading the Cardinals 7-0. Slow start for this Arizona offense. They've put up 400 yards in back-to-back games. No turnovers in either of those two games. 2 in 2 possessions so far today. Cardinals start from the 11. It's Mendenhall up the middle. Rashard Mendenhall out to the 20-yard line for a gain of 9.
I'll tell you one thing that Philadelphia's doing. They're putting 8 guys in the box, but Arizona is not backing down on the run game. They're running right into an overloaded box and doing a really good job doing it. Darryl, looks like Mendenhall Looks like he lost some weight, man. He used to be a little thicker.
Cardinals send in Bobby Massey as an extra blocker, number 70. Here's Mendenhall, and he picks up a first down out to the 24.
Yeah, I just think you're trying to get that rhythm established early, Tony. So sometimes, you know, you don't want to get out of that audible. Sometimes you'll come up with some running plays, maybe running into some looks right now against Philadelphia defensively that maybe they don't want to opt out of. But I think that Bruce Arians right now, he's got to do something. You know, Kenny talked about the start to this game, the drives, the turnovers on both possessions for the Arizona Cardinals.
Sack, fumble, and an interception. Palmer off the play fake, and the catch is made by the tight end Jim Dre. And Dre picks up an Arizona first down before he's tackled by Connor Barwin, a gain of 17.
And this is one of the things that you have to defend against now. When Arizona is on offense, it's not just all about number 11, Larry Fitzgerald. You know, he's going to be lined up all across the formation. The ball is going to be thrown to the person that's designated for it to go to. Carson Palmer is going to read coverages. He's going to find out where that should take him to throw the football. So you're going to have to guard against everybody that's an option in this passing game.
And Palmer with 4 completions to 4 different receivers, none of them named Fitzgerald. Here's Mendenhall running hard up the middle, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. Trent Cole, the tackle.
And you know, as soon as you kind of get lulled to sleep with this, that, you know, you forget about Larry Fitzgerald for a split second, Tony. He's going to make you pay for it. So
absolutely, he is a dangerous man. The way he attacks the ball, goes up and gets it.
And he has had some huge games against the Philadelphia Eagles. Second down and 5, it's Mendenhall. Not much. Gains a yard. Betting Logan in on the tackle, so it will be 3rd down and 4 for the Cardinals, who turn the ball over on each of their first 2 possessions.
But when you sit down with Bruce Arians, you know, you sense a little bit of old school with him. You know, I mean, this is a coach who was with Bear Bryant when he was young and learned from one of the tougher guys there is in the coaching industry. So you're going to have a little bit of this style with this Arizona team.
He's really pleased with his team, you know, learning the concepts, coming together. He really likes the chemistry of his team also.
Empty backfield for Arizona. 3rd down and 4 as Palmer throws, and the tight end Hausler thought about running before he had position.
Exactly, Kenny. Just a little bit of detail, all the fine points. You know, sometimes you don't go through the process right here. You got to look at all the way in. You've got an opportunity to convert. You take your eyes off that ball, start to look downfield.
So here's Dave Zastinel out to punt for the first time. Sean Jackson back deep for the Eagles. And a fair catch is called for by Jackson at the 18-yard line. Philadelphia gets the ball back, leading by 7.
This is nice.
I know. Great gas mileage, and it's fun to drive.
Well, you know that beats great gas mileage or being fun to drive.
Yeah, it'd be like somebody being loud or clear.
We need to slap the slippery fish right in the gill hole. Happy time feedback, frog face, submit landing.
That's weird. I like and better.
Yeah.
And is better. The 2014 Edge. Only Ford gives you EcoBoost fuel economy and a whole lot more. Go further.
It's Black Friday weekend at Verizon. Make it your first stop for the gifts everybody wants. Verizon Black Friday weekend is here. Get the Droid Max by Motorola for just $199.99 with 6 months free of Google Play Music All Access, or the HTC One with HTC Blink Feed to personalize your home screen. Only $99.99. Hurry in. Sale ends Sunday night. Getting our best Black Friday weekend savings? That's powerful. Verizon.
Ow! So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
Hey, can I interrupt anything? If I said yes, would that have any impact on you at all?
Not really. Sorry I'm late. Got held up by a serial killer. They did a TV movie about you, right? Yeah. They were good.
I have this brilliant idea of a sequel.
Guilty. We're entering a plea of guilty. I'm 6 months behind in my alimony payment, and the IRS is so far up my... It's just a matter of time before I go to jail. With a face like this, my dance cards can be awfully full.
Break premieres Thursday, January 23rd on Fox.
It's the show critics call groundbreaking. Almost Human, all new tomorrow on Fox.
Well, Nick Foles with a touchdown pass in his first quarter. Now in second place all alone. Most touchdown passes to start a season before throwing an interception. Peyton Manning 20 this year. Foles had been tied with Milt Plum of the 1960 Browns, in case you're wondering. Plum out of Penn State. In 57, the Browns selected Jim Brown in the first round. Milt Plum was their second-round pick. Trivia for you, Darryl.
And talking about being overshadowed in a draft.
Yeah, really. What a catch by Zach Ertz, who has the Eagles touchdown. Ertz out to the 40-yard line, a 22-yard pass play.
Yeah, that was a really nice catch because you're going to have a Cardinal defender flash right in front of him. Great concentration through the catch by Zach Ertz.
Tell you what, this offensive line for the Eagles doing a great job of keeping Nick Foles clean.
Here's McCoy, cuts to his right. And Darryl alluded to it earlier, this offensive line, because they have been together for all 12 games. The same group of 5 starters on the Eagles offensive line.
Yeah, one of only 3 teams in the NFL to do that, and I can't tell you how important that is. This is the one group that really needs to develop chemistry during the course of the season, and when you've got injuries and you're in and out of the lineup, it really has an impact on that offensive line.
On second down and 8, inside handoff to McCoy, but it did not fool the Pro Bowl linebacker Darryl Washington.
You know, you hear about the offense that Chip Kelly is going to bring to Philadelphia when he comes in, and nobody was more excited than LaShawn McCoy. He knew he was going to get a heavy dose of running and have a lot of opportunities to get some yards.
Leads the NFL in both rushing and yards from scrimmage as the handoff is to McCoy, and he is stopped 2 yards shy of the marker by Marcus Bernard, so the Eagles will send out the punting unit.
Yeah, they were sticking with the run on that. McCoy, one thing, Darryl, you know, he's got to make decisions early. I'll tell you what, he can really go and make you go and plant your feet and stop your feet. But when he has a little bit of area between him and the guy who's trying to tackle him, he needs to go and make decisions and stay with it.
Peterson breaks away from the first tackle attempt and is down at the 12. Carson Palmer and the Cardinals trailing the Eagles 7-0.
In the nation, sometimes bad things happen. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we won't just give you the partial value of items that are stolen or destroyed. We'll replace them with brand new versions, so you won't feel robbed. Again, just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Their army is infinite.
We are 47.
We end this now.
Your world will burn.
47 Ronin, rated PG-13.
Real ingredients? Taste for yourself.
For just $11, try Papa John's new Chipotle Chicken and Bacon Pizza. And get our new Mega Chocolate Chip Cookie, just $5. An $11 pizza and a $5 cookie. That's pretty sweet.
Slow start for this Arizona Cardinals offense. 2 turnovers and a punt. They start from the 12-yard line. Empty backfield for Arizona. Palmer on first down to the outside, and the catch is made by Taylor for a Cardinals first down out to the 27, a 16-yard pass play.
But when you go empty, you leave your quarterback wide open to quarterback hits. And again, it's D'Amico Ryans getting there that time? No, Trent Cole.
Trent Cole once again on the outside.
Hausler shifting from the 28-yard line. First catch of the day for Larry Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald takes it out to the 37.
Yeah, and he's one of the more unselfish players in the NFL. He's not one of those wide receivers where you have to get him in touch because, gosh, we're almost at the end of the first quarter and he hasn't gotten a pass thrown his way yet. But really, just this offense is about, finding the guys. You're going to have to go across the line of scrimmage, in every different position to get it. But I think right now you need to start getting Larry involved in this game.
Second down and 1. It's Mendenhall. First down and more into Eagles territory. Gain of 14 as we check in with Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
Going for an 8th straight win, Carolina's Cam Newton ran for 56 yards, and then a couple plays later threw to Brandon LaFell wide open for a 16-yard score. They lead 7-3 over Tampa Bay. Kenny Moose and Goose.
Thanks, Kurt. The last team to beat the Carolina Panthers, these Arizona Cardinals, back on October 6th. Nearly 2 months ago. Panthers with 7 consecutive victories. From the Eagles 49. Palmer under pressure. There is a flag. Down he goes.
Holding offense number 63. This penalty has been declined. It results in the play. Second down.
Carson Palmer, not an early option to get out of this with a check down. He's got to hold this ball. All the routes going deep down the field. You see some twisting in that defensive front. There's the hold by Lyle Sendline.
Penalty declined. 3rd sack of the season for D'Amico Ryans. Second down at 19. This is Britton Golden. His second catch of the season. Forced out of bounds by Cary Williams. Gain of just 4. So the Cardinals now facing a 3rd down and 15. Time winding down to this first quarter. Eagles forced a turnover on the Cardinals' first possession. Quickly capitalized. Lead by the score of 7-0.
And so you can see, like right here, I can just, check my policy here, add a car, speak to customer service, check on a claim, all with the tap of my Geico app.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I would disagree with you, but that would make me a liar.
No, dude, you're on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, pretty much walked into that one.
Geico, anywhere, anytime. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
It's back. Applebee's Spirited Cuisine. Crafted with a touch of tequila, wine, and whiskey by our highly skilled show-offs. I mean, chefs. Are you really going to do this every time? New Marsala mushroom sirloin and chicken and shrimp tequila tango, starting at $9.99. 2 new reasons to see you tomorrow.
You're watching the NFL on Fox.
This December, remember, you can unwrap craftsmanship, inspiring capability, and some of the best offers of the year on our most versatile luxury utility vehicles at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Lease the all-wheel drive 2014 RX 350 for $389 a month for 27 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
2013 Hess toy truck and tractor make a powerful team. Both have flashing lights and sounds. The motorized tractor has working front and back buckets to handle all your adventures. Only $27.99 at Hess stations or online. Energizer batteries included. Happy holidays from Hess.
See for yourself why Kia is getting all the attention this season at the Kia Holiday Sales Event. Check out our best-selling 2014 Optima, named a Top Safety Pick Plus, the versatile Sorento crossover with a 5-star crash safety rating, or the totally transformed Soul, which is this year's highest-ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality by J.D. Power. So hurry in to the Kia Holiday Sales Event today. Right now, lease the Sorento LX for $239 a month.
We start the second quarter here in Philadelphia. Cardinals have won 4 straight. Eagles 3 in a row. Eagles lead 7-0. Third down and 15 for Arizona. Palmer going deep. Pass intended for Andre Roberts. Bradley Fletcher on the coverage.
We talked about the front and the linebackers for the Philadelphia Eagle defense, but really so far this afternoon, their secondary has played very well against all the different threats on this Cardinals offense. Right there, Bradley Fletcher, step for step down the field.
Zastanel punting from his own 35-yard line. And it will stay out of the end zone, down at the 1 by Brian McCann. So the Eagles must go 99 yards. And Darryl, so much has been made about what Chip Kelly thinks of the time of possession statistic. In the first quarter, Eagles had the ball for only 4 minutes, 15 seconds, yet they lead 7-0.
Yeah, when he was at Oregon for 6 seasons, dead last in time of possession, but most points per game in college football. So he looks at it as an overrated stat. He talks about, running efficient plays at a very, very quick pace. That's how you get out of sync sometimes. But we feel that he has to adjust that a little bit. He's putting a lot of stress on his defense. His defense is out there for a lot of plays during the course of the game. Can they keep that up all season long?
Look at you, Darryl, having a heart for the defense. I love that, man.
That's a lot of snaps for out there.
You're telling me?
There's McCoy out to the 8-yard line, gain of 6.
They get a defensive lineman, comes in at 330, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's 280. Why is this guy losing so much weight? Well, Coach, we're averaging 70 plays a game. That's something that those big guys can't really handle very well.
Eagles defense, Goose, on the field 35 minutes per game this season. Second down and 4. Here's McCoy. Turns the corner. And looks to have an Eagles first down.
I like that little play right there, Darryl. Pulling the lineman out to the outside. Little fake, and then Shady goes and takes it around the corner there for the first.
Yeah, and the receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles have bought into this too. They do a nice job blocking out on the perimeter.
From the 13-yard line, falls to Deshaun Jackson, and Jackson picks up another Eagles first down. Gain of 14 out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you just can't lose track of Deshaun Jackson. He's going to motion inside. This has got to be one of your alerts, that little bubble screen right back to the outside, because as he goes in motion, he takes his defender away, and now you're 2-on-2 with the blocking on the outside. You can't let Deshaun Jackson get one-on-one in space.
Jackson playing on his 27th birthday today. Bryce Brown in the backfield. And this is Brown, his first carry. Pushing the pile forward out to the 33 for a gain of 6.
Well, we talked about the changeup with Andre Ellington and Rashard Mendenhall for the Cardinals. I like Bryce Brown and LaShawn McCoy as well. Bryce Brown, real physical power runner inside.
This is Brown again. But this time we'll lose yardage as Darryl Washington forces him out of bounds. So after the 6-yard gain, Brown loses 8.
Yeah, but that play was made by Calais Campbell, getting that penetration up the field and forcing Bryce Brown outside.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, see the wristbands right there. That's something you don't really see very often. All the players on the defense for the Cardinals, that's because of the speed of the offense for the Eagles, you know, they're up on the line of scrimmage and they need to go and communicate. So they decided to go and get wristbands on everybody so they can go and just do a number out there and they all know where they have to line up.
And they practice, Goose, with those wristbands all week long. Back home in Arizona. On the screen, this is Ertz. And he is tackled from behind by John Abraham, so the Eagles will punt it away. Cardinals defense did not want to waste time huddling to get the defensive signals into everybody, knowing how fast the Eagles offense works, so they went to the system with the cards on the sidelines, and each defensive player has that play sheet on their wrists, which you normally see on the offensive side. Looks like the punt touched one of the Cardinals, and then fortunately for Arizona, it is picked up by Antoine Cason, and then he loses the football. Eagles have recovered. It's the third Arizona turnover.
This is unbelievable. You get lucky with the deflection right there. So Javier Arenas. Now, Philadelphia is all over. They should have been able to recover it in a heads-up play by Antoine Cason. But you cannot have that ball out loose. We're going to have to review this. All turnovers are reviewed, so we'll take a look and see if he was down before that ball came loose.
Peterson was yelling for everybody to get away. It deflected off Arenas. Cason picks it up. And let's see if we can determine whether or not he was down before the ball came loose. Remember, all turnovers are reviewed upstairs. So the play is under review.
The previous play will go under review.
When we come back, we will hear from referee Tony Correnti. Looked like his knee was down.
When you're merging onto U.S., cover your ears. You want a truck that helps keep the outside out.
Chevy Silverado delivers a quiet cabin that's second to nobody in its class. And by nobody, I mean Ram and Ford.
Put Silverado to the test. It's Silverado versus all.
Just announced, GM owners use $750 in holiday cash to trade up to the Silverado All-Star V6 for a total value of $5,500. See your local Chevy dealer.
Sprint owner Steve's Facebook post on our new network.
I have tickets to the show. Anybody wants them? Message me.
I'll take them.
I said to message me, not post it in the comments. I disregard your request.
Come on, man.
No, you went rogue. Now look at us, having it out in the comment section.
Dude, you've turned into a monster.
You made me this way.
In honor of the important things you do, get the new LG G2 free this Cyber Monday only at Sprint.com.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
Hey, can we get a round of Miller Lite?
Sorry, just ran out. Something else?
Come on, really?
But what if one of your crew is Chuck Liddell?
Hello? Hey, we don't have a reservation.
Right this way.
Welcome.
Welcome. Sure wish we could play.
Here you go. There. Thanks. We'd like to use flash photography.
That's not a problem.
We'd like to ride a dolphin. We'd love to sit closer.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado. Strong for all the roads ahead. By Sprint. And by Miller Lite. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Here's Tony Correnti.
After reviewing the play, the Arizona's runner left knee was down on the ground with the ball in his possession. Therefore, they retain possession of the football. It'll be Arizona's ball, first down at the 43-yard line.
Good call by the officials as we check in with Mike Pereira in Los Angeles. Mike, I assume you agree.
Yeah, absolutely. They had to go back and look at the touch originally, even though Arizona recovered the ball and returned it. But the left shin is down before the ball gets pulled out.
There it is. Cason's left shin is down. Thanks, Mike. So the Cardinals with good field position. They start from the 43-yard line, trailing 7-0. Empty backfield for Arizona. Palmer on first down, and the catch cannot be brought in by Britton Gold. It looked like he had it initially, and then it was knocked free. Patrick Chung on the coverage.
Almost makes a heck of a catch right here, going up and pulling that one back over the top.
Up and over the helmet of Chung, but Golden unable to maintain possession.
I'm surprised Patrick Chung didn't get a flag. He's got to get his head back around to see where that ball is. Looks like he had his hands on it before the touch it. No call.
2nd and 10. The handoff to Stephon Taylor. Time for a game break to Los Angeles. Kurt.
Well, the Patriots were down at Houston 10-0 in the first quarter, but they come right back. Brady hooking up with Gronkowski. Nice catch there, 23 yards in the score. New England's first half touchdown since week 9 goes them to within 3 early in the second quarter. Kitty Moose and Goose.
All right, thanks, Kurt. Going up against the Texans, who have lost 9 in a row. 3rd down and 5. Play clock at 3. Cardinals must get to the Eagles' 47. And Roberts attempting to stretch out. It will depend on the spot.
I think that stretch got him the first down, Kenny.
Our yellow line, of course, is unofficial.
That's a very heads-up play, understanding where you are on the field.
And they play it so well, it's almost like they could see the yellow line, but they can't, you know?
And now is he down before he stretches out?
Oh.
So if they get the first down here, you wonder if Chip Kelly's going to throw that red flag. They do have the first. There it comes.
Well, you wonder if it was forward progress right when he caught the ball. Let's take a look at it right here. And that's still behind the yellow line there.
Roberts cut back the other way, and then it looks like the left knee was down. So Chip Kelly challenging the call on the field.
So with Chevy's Black Friday sale, the price you see is the price you pay.
Yep, best prices of the year.
Can't see. Honey? Brad.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
It's the Chevy Black Friday sale. During the Chevy Black Friday sale, get this Malibu LS for under $20,000 or this Cruze LS for around $17,000. Hurry, the best prices of the year end Monday, December 2nd.
Holiday traffic.
Here with my fiance's family instead of watching the game. Now I'm rethinking joining this family.
What? Fight fear of missing out on football. Download NFL Mobile and get coverage of every NFL game, exclusively from Verizon.
4th down, Coach. What do we do? I'll tell you what we do. I want you to go on the field. Look for anything with an O. We will win this for Mother Russia! Coach, eat a Snickers. Why is that, Chief? You get a little loopy when you're hungry. Better? Better.
Now let's go! You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. Be precise.
Be powerful. Matt Kenseth and his Citizen Echo Drive, fueled by light, any light, a watch that never needs a battery. Citizen, be unstoppable.
This is the reality of life. The ends justify the means, and it begins with your destruction!
Rated M for mature.
PlayStation.
Kevin Bacon returns in the groundbreaking series The Following, January 19th on Fox.
Eagles challenging the call on the field was first down. Mike Pereira, what do you think?
Good challenge by Chip Kelly. Remember, no forward progress until he's touched. So even though he makes the catch here, he's going back on his own. So now it's where is the ball when the right
After
knee
review,
first
the
touches,
Arizona's
and he-
runner knee was down with the ball just short of the line to gain. Therefore, it'll be 4th down with 1/4 yard to gain at the 47.25 yard line. Philadelphia is not charged with a timeout.
So the knee of Roberts was down, Mike.
Yeah, a good decision by Tony Correni. Again, no forward progress, and the right knee's down at about the 47.5 yard line, and they had to get to the 47. So really good challenge by Chip Kelly.
And because it was a successful challenge, Kelly still has 2 challenges remaining. So now the Cardinals will leave their offense out on the field, 4th and about a half yard.
I don't know, in this situation right now, you haven't been playing well offensively. You've had some turnovers. You got lucky on special teams with another potential turnover. I'd kick the ball and play some defense right now and just be fortunate to only be down 7 with kind of a slow start for my offense this afternoon. I know it's probably only going to be a 1/4 of a yard, but half a yard at most. But you put Philadelphia right back in great field position with the opportunity to get down and get points.
Yeah, I agree, Darryl. I'd say kick it away, try and pin him back a little bit. And
yeah, flip
play
the
a little
field.
Defense. Yeah. Got a lot of time. Got 11 minutes still.
Mendenhall able to pick up a 1st down. So that quiets the crowd here in Philadelphia. Gain of 3 to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Nice run by Rashard Mendenhall on this. Going right at the point of attack. D'Amico Ryan stepping in, and then he just shifts to the outside. Good pad level at the point of contact.
Floyd in motion. New set of downs for the Cardinals. It's Mendenhall up the middle. And Mendenhall has another Cardinals 1st down to the Eagles' 32, a gain of 13.
And when they've gone straight downhill, Tony, that's when they've had their most success. Now trying to get off tackle or on the edge. Watch this one, just straight downhill.
Yeah, the one thing is this Eagles defense is 2 gaps. So you see the defensive lineman there. They got to play both gaps. They can pick one, and then the linebackers play off them. When you go and you attack right at him, you attack the hole, a lot of times you're going to just get arm tackles because the offensive linemen are going to go and glue on those defensive linemen. That's the one thing that I don't like about playing 2-gap.
It's Mendenhall again, this time not much. Brandon Graham made the tackle for the Eagles.
A lot easier for those defensive linemen when you just tell them this is your gap, right, Darryl?
So if you're attacking them right into the center, you know, in between the defensive tackle, that nose guard area, from guard to guard, that's where you put the most stress on those linemen when they're 2-gap responsibilities?
Yeah, it's inside. Not just on the downhill runs, but the cutbacks also. You see them run a little bit of that zone blocking up front. The cutback is more towards the middle of the field with a guy on the nose and a zero technique.
2nd down and 9. Palmer in trouble. Palmer sacked for the 3rd time today. It is Brandon Graham with his 2nd of the season.
Yeah, nice little stunt right over the middle.
Yeah, big thing is going to be coming from your left. Brandon Graham coming to the inside. Splits 2 defenders, and that whole pocket just collapsed on Carson Palmer.
There's that swarm we keep talking about from that defense. Do a nice job of tackling also. I mean, we've seen some horrendous tackling over the last 3 or 4 weeks at various games, and the Eagles are doing a really nice job of wrapping up.
3rd down and 20. As Palmer fires to Fitzgerald, he makes the catch. He's inside the 10 and takes it in for an Arizona touchdown.
I tell you what, he is something special. He really is. This is some pretty good contact at the point of the catch, and you know, whether he's elevating and making catches out of the air at the highest point, but he's also very physical. I mean, watch the hit he takes here right as the ball gets there, and his ability to maintain his balance. I mean, he hardly gets knocked back down the field.
I mean, he is not a normal receiver, either 6'3", 218. I mean, Larry is a big man, so you better make sure you bring a lot of guys if you want to go get him down.
Jay Feely, the extra point. We are tied at 7, so on 3rd down and 20. Palmer hits Fitzgerald. He breaks free. 43-yard touchdown reception.
Before using her new Bank of America credit card, which rewards her for responsibly managing her card balance. Before receiving $25 toward her balance each quarter for making more than her minimum payment on time each month, Tracy got the Bank of America Better Balance Rewards credit card, which fits nicely with everything else in life she has to balance. That's the benefit of responsibility. Apply online or visit a Bank of America near you.
Getting cozy, shopping for gifts online. The perfect way to get into the spirit anytime. HelloTarget.com, that's my kind of holiday.
Oh, Smaug, you really were as great as the old tales say. The darkness is coming. The Desolation of Smaug. In theaters December 13th.
When you're merging onto U.S., cover your ears. You want a truck that helps keep the outside out. Chevy Silverado delivers a quiet cabin that's second to nobody in its class. And by nobody, I mean Ram and Ford.
Put Silverado to the test. It's Silverado versus all.
Just announced, GM owners use $750 in holiday cash to trade up to the Silverado All-Star V6 for a total value of $5,500. See your local Chevy dealer.
Get the family strike a pose and show off your brand new clothes. That's my kind of holiday.
Today's game is sponsored by the all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado, strong for all the roads ahead.
We mentioned earlier Larry Fitzgerald has had some huge games against the Eagles prior to today. 35 receptions in 5 games, including the postseason. 9 touchdowns, and now number 10. In fact, the last 2 times he faced the Eagles, he was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week following those games.
He's a special receiver, and you can see the types of afternoons that he's had against this Philadelphia Eagle defense.
Brandon Boykin takes it out. And Boykin is met by Javier Arenas at the 22-yard line, with the Eagles and Cardinals tied at 7. Catch all the highlights from around the league tonight on Fox Sports Live, 11 Eastern on Fox Sports 1.
And you go back to that 4th down decision by Coach Arians, you know, out near midfield. Tony and I kind of took the conservative approach. Let's flip the field, get our defense back out there. We've had a tough start offensively. He takes the aggressive approach, converts that 1st down, and rewarded with that touchdown pass to Larry Fitzgerald.
On 3rd down and 20. So now the Eagles start from their 22-yard line. A pump fake by Foles. He was hit as he throws, and it's McCoy who picks up a 1st down and more. LaShawn McCoy out to the 42-yard line. Gain of 20.
Wow, this is a nice job on the screen, but a lot of it has to go to Nick Foles. He's going to take a hit right here from Darnell Docker with him right in his face. But look at all the big bodies out in front of LaShawn McCoy on that screen.
Now the handoff to McCoy. And McCoy is tackled by Dockett just as he crosses midfield.
Yeah, you know, Dow, you talk about the running backs, LaShawn McCoy, Bryce Brown. You know, the speed of this offense and how they run plays so fast, it's hard to get these guys out. It's very unusual to see LaShawn McCoy out. These guys not only have to be able to run and stay being conditioned, but they got to block. They got to do a lot of things back there in order to go fit into this offensive game plan.
Off the fake to Brown, it is Jason Avant at the Cardinals 30. Another Eagles 1st down and 20-yard pass play.
This is a lot to process right here, too. You got the play-action pass. You're booting out the backside, but then you're throwing back across the field to Jason Avant. He was wide open.
Nick Foles is now 9 of 10 for 107 yards and a touchdown. Foles with loads of time. He's hit again as he throws. So it's only the second incompletion as Marcus Bernard knocked Foles to the turf.
You have to go back to the beginning of the season. Now, the reps were shared in the OTAs, you know, through training camp, in the preseason. In week 2 in the preseason, Chip Kelly decides to go with Michael Vick. And Nick Foles has just been on fire the last 3 games. It's been phenomenal. And we asked him, you know, what's the difference? And he said his confidence is through the roof right now, playing within our system.
Second down and 10. What a catch by Riley Cooper. He breaks free. Cooper takes it down to the Arizona 6.
I tell you, this is just somebody outside making a play, because this is overthrown by Nick Foles. Look at that. One-handed grab, and then the ability to get down and get back down the field. That is a heck of a play by Riley Cooper.
His first catch today gains 24 yards.
Nick Foles is split out.
Brad Smith checks in, and he will take the snap. Foles split wide to the right. We've seen Smith in the Wildcat, number 16, with the Jets and the Bills. He bobbles the snap. So they might be taking that one out of the playbook.
Well, you know, sometimes I think you just try to get too cute once you get into the red zone. I mean, you've been moving the ball up and down the field with your traditional offense. And let me tell you what, I was not a fan of the Wildcat when it came in years ago in Miami. I'm still not a fan of the Wildcat right now. And when you've got good players in certain positions, I do not understand why you change those spots to run a very, very small segment of an offense.
There's too much speed in the NFL to go and run that Wildcat, I think, also.
Well, especially in this part of the field, yeah. Tony. This is critical. You've got to get 7 and not take 3.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line. The give to McCoy. And he hurdles his way down to the 8. Calais Campbell the tackle.
It's amazing the speed. You know, when you're down here on the field, just how fast this offense goes and gets to the line of scrimmage. Defenders, man, I'll tell you, it's hard to go and get lined up. I'm watching the communication right here, right behind the Cardinals, and it's amazing that they're getting lined up.
Third and goal from the 8-yard line. As Foles is sacked for the second time today at the 14-yard line. It is John Abraham, the 14-year vet. That is his 8th sack in the last 6 games.
Yeah, he has just been reborn out in Arizona. You know, coming from Atlanta and expecting big things there, and you know, kind of slowed down with his production. But he's been outstanding for the Arizona Cardinals defense as an edge pressure rusher.
No sacks the first 6 games for Abraham, 8 the last 6. Here's Alex Henry. Out to attempt a 32-yard field goal. Donnie Jones places it down. And Henry's kick is good, but the Cardinals hold the Eagles to 3. Now 10-7, Philadelphia.
There he goes again, mixing sauces. Hot barbecue to Parmesan garlic and back again. You're not on the same page of the playbook, are you? It's time to speak up. Next time Loverboy goes to mix, set him straight.
We're gonna stop mixing sauces now, okay? Thank you.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
What if you could give her diamonds in her favorite color? Diamonds that capture her look, her style, perfectly. Kay Jewelers presents the Artistry Diamonds Collection. Genuine diamonds in vivid blues, greens, blacks, yellows, and purples. The beauty of genuine diamonds in a palette of colors that express her perfectly. At Kay, the #1 jewelry store in America. Artistry Diamonds. They're diamonds of a different color.
Every kiss begins with K.
Holiday traffic.
Here with my fiance's family instead of watching the game. Now I'm rethinking joining this family.
What? Fight fear of missing out on football. Download NFL Mobile and get coverage of every NFL game, exclusively from Verizon.
Hurry in for Black Friday deals, like 20% off all artificial Christmas trees at Lowe's.
Be precise. powerful. Victoria Azarenka and her Citizen Echo Drive. Fueled by light, any light. A watch that never needs a battery. Citizen, be unstoppable.
John Abraham, big sack on the last Eagles possession. 9 plays, 64 yards. Nick Foles now 10 of 12 today. Touchdown pass to Zach Ertz back in the first quarter. Arenas from the 1. Arenas out across the 20. Well, Saturday, it's the Big Ten championship game on Fox. Third-ranked Ohio State takes on number 11 Michigan State. See which team will earn an automatic bid to a BCS bowl game. Our coverage of the Big Ten championship begins Saturday at 7:30 Eastern only on Fox. Another wild day of college football yesterday.
Well, the Ohio State-Michigan game, crazy finish, but you can't top Auburn, Alabama. I mean, that was unbelievable.
It's a crazy game.
Incredible ending. Cardinals start from the 22-yard line, trailing by 3. Palmer over the top. And the catch is made by the tight end, Jim Trey. D'Amico Ryans the tackle, a gain of 6. Under 4 minutes remaining, second quarter here in Philadelphia.
And this is one of the good things that you see during the course of a game is when a blitz was successful earlier in the game and you come back to it again and your offense is able to pick it up and keep your quarterback clean in that situation. Carson Palmer actually hit earlier on that exact same blitz in the first quarter. That time his guys up front take care of him.
2 tight ends plus an extra blocker, Bobby Massey, on second down. As the Cardinals move the chains, and we check in with Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
Rookie Cordero Patterson leads the league in kick returns, so the Vikings want to get him more involved in the offense. Smart plan. He takes the pitch out of the backfield, breaks a couple of tackles. 33 yards later, he's given the Vikings the lead over the Bears, 7-3. Kenny Moose and Goose.
All right, thanks very much, Kurt. NFC North matchup in Minneapolis. First and 10 from the 33-yard line as Carson was under pressure once again. This time from Fletcher Cox. He's already been sacked 3 times in the first half.
Wow, this is somebody that just gets beat quick right here. Fletcher Cox is going to be down in the stance right here. Watch how quick he wins this battle. Darren College, don't know if he got tripped up by one of his teammates. Looks like he got stepped on by Lyle Senline, but went down, and Fletcher Cox just came scot-free to Carson Palmer.
Empty backfield, second and 10. Palmer's pass is deflected. Bradley Fletcher on the coverage.
I'll tell you what, nice pass rush all by Trent Cole. He was pretty close, looked like from down here.
Yeah, with just 3 guys rushing in that situation, Tony. And they're fortunate that this was not intercepted. Look at all the Eagle defenders in that area.
There's Trent Cole on the outside. I mean, he's really putting pressure on that outside.
Yeah, you're going to have to be aware of that if you're going to go empty.
Absolutely.
Third down and 10. Cardinals must get to the 43 for a first down. And they do not, as that pass deflects off the hands of Michael Floyd. So the Cardinals will punt it back to the Eagles.
To be able to create separation, you've got to be able to get in and out of your routes quickly. You don't want to round at the top and be a little bit sloppy. You can see right there, a little bit sloppy. He gets kind of rerouted by Connor Barwin at the beginning, and it kind of got him out of sync on that entire route.
Fastenal punting for the 3rd time. Taken at the 19 by Deshaun Jackson. And Jackson is down at the 23-yard line. Justin Bethel with the tackle on special teams. Good stand for the Eagles defense. They lead by 3.
Sprint honors Steve's Facebook post on our new network.
I have tickets to the show. Anybody wants them? Message me.
I'll take them.
I said to message me, not post it in the comments. I disregard your request.
Come on, man.
No, you went rogue. Now look at us, having it out in the comment section.
Dude, you've turned into a monster.
You made me this way.
In honor of the important things you do, get the new LG G2 free this Cyber Monday only at Sprint.com.
Hey, Dad's room looks great.
And after we get Sarah some headphones, it'll be perfect.
Honey, thank you for making our home his home.
Our home is his home.
Behind every open heart is a story. Tell yours with my Open Hearts collection at K Jewelers. Celebrate your family and those we embrace in our lives with my Open Hearts family designs. Keep your heart open, and love will always find its way in.
Every kiss begins with K.
It ain't over till I say it's over. Enough when I say enough. Throw me to the wolves and close the gate up. I'm afraid of what'll happen to them wolves. When the thought of being thrown into an alligator pit, I salivated it.
Rated M for mature.
Get new game content first on Xbox.
As we head into the month of December today, a look at the NFC playoff picture, the division leaders, and the Eagles, if they win today, would still control their own destiny in the NFC East because they play the Dallas Cowboys last game of the season.
Yeah, that's the important thing to know. They control their destiny, which is all you can ask at this point. You know, going to be tough for Arizona. You saw Seattle at the top of that conference at 10-1, tied with San Francisco at 7-4, and 3 division games remaining for the Arizona Cardinals down the stretch.
Nick Foles on first down, lobbing it up for Deshaun Jackson, who makes the catch and goes over 1,000 yards for the season.
That's just a tremendous touch by Nick Foles right here. Just drops it right in over the top of Patrick Peterson. And that's a matchup that when we talked to Arizona, we talked to Darnell Dockett, and he said it's up to us. We're very, very confident with our back end taking care of the passing game of the Philadelphia Eagles.
25-yard pass play. Now Foles with time on first down, looking for Avant. No flags. Tyrann Mathieu on the coverage, so the clock stops with 2:01 remaining.
See if there's a little bit of contact here right at the end. He gets his head around. There's a little bit of incidental contact, but the officials decided to let them play through.
Now 2nd and 10, final play before the 2-minute warning. Bit of a broken play as the ball comes loose and it winds up in the hands of McCoy on the toss from Foles. As Foles was going down, he pitched it to McCoy. So McCoy makes something out of nothing. 2-minute warning in Philadelphia. Eagles by 3.
Today's game is sponsored by Visa, proud sponsor of the NFL. Visa, turning football fantasies into reality.
Yeah, nice catch.
That's put a little heat on it.
All right, I'll pull a little something on it.
Want to win your own football fantasy? Just tell us. Then use your Visa card for a chance to win it.
What they did to me. What I am. Can't be undone. Don't be so sure.
It's not easy to part with her. With all the charmingly mistyped texts we've shared. She's worth up to $300 in store credit. Then it's Splitsville for us, baby.
Get a $100 gift card when you buy a new smartphone and get up to $300 trade-in credit. Walmart.
So with Chevy's Black Friday sale, the price you see is the price you pay.
Yep, best prices of the year.
Can't see. Honey? Brad.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
It's the Chevy Black Friday sale. During the Chevy Black Friday sale, get this Malibu LS for under $20,000 or this Cruze LS for around $17,000. Hurry, the best prices of the year end Monday, December 2nd.
Xbox One is changing the game in the living room for NFL fans and now brings you the game-changing play of the week. Trailing by 3 with less than 3 minutes left, quarterback Cam Newton connected with Steve Smith on 4th down, keeping their comeback drive alive, and later threw to Greg Olsen for the game-winning touchdown in the Panthers' win over Miami. Experience the NFL in game-changing new ways with Xbox One, the official game console of the NFL, available now.
American Idol premieres Wednesday, January 15th on Fox.
A minute 52 remaining, second quarter here in Philadelphia. Eagles lead by 3. Foles on 3rd down and 5. It's McCoy. And McCoy is knocked out of bounds by Washington. He is close to a 1st down. And he did, in fact, pick up the 1st. So the Eagles move the chains. They have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. So do the Cardinals. From the Arizona 42, off the fake to McCoy. Foles going deep for Deshaun Jackson in the end zone, and it is broken up by Patrick Peterson.
That's a good job by Deshaun Jackson, recognizing immediately that this is going to be a jump ball situation. You'll see him turn into the defender right about here. You know, he knows he's going to have to play that ball and prevent Patrick Peterson from making the interception. That's the reason you get thrown footballs in those situations. If Nick Foles has the confidence that Deshaun Jackson will go up and battle and prevent an interception, he'll get other opportunities.
Yeah, he got a little shaken up on that play. It happened right in front of me, and he just sort of limped off to the sideline right now. We'll get a checkup on that right now.
There's timeout on the field. Received a replay page. We will take timeout to investigate.
Not sure why the replay booth would page Tony Correnti, but going to find out. What's coming up on the Visa Halftime Report, Kurt Menefee?
Coming up on the Visa Halftime Report, we'll have highlights from all the big games in the NFL, including... Guys, what's going on in the control room?
Camera 1, take 1. Yeah. Camera 2, take 2. No, make it 3, make it 3. What camera's his good side? He don't have a good side. Camera 4.
We'll have the highlights, the Visa Halftime.
That wasn't an act at all. That's exactly what it's like in L.A. I just want to let everyone know.
There is no issue or play to review. There was a miscalculation of the replay review system. It will be 2nd down.
Do you think Jimmy or Terry in the control room buzzed down to Tony Correnti?
That's the only thing I can find for an explanation, because that was bizarre from the get-go. I think Jimmy and Terry might have hit, instead of hitting camera 2, they hit replay.
Yeah. Maybe the officials just wanted a break. Because the pace, I'll tell you what, they're sucking a little bit of wind down here also. Them guys not getting a break.
That's right.
I do like the call, though. I'm going to take time to investigate.
The investigation has been concluded. And Deshaun Jackson, helped out by the delay, he's back on the field. Foles with time. He throws, and it's Peterson. This time on Avant. Peterson makes the play.
Nick Foles has the opportunity to go all over the field to try and find the matchup, and that's not one you want to try and find. Patrick Peterson is becoming one of the better cornerbacks in the NFL. A lot of confidence in his ability to take down the top receiver from your opponent.
He was not matched up with Jackson on that last play because Jackson was lined up in the backfield. Now Jackson, bottom of your screen, matched up with Peterson. 3rd down and 10. Foles running away from pressure. Now he throws. It's Cooper who comes back to make the catch. But he will be 2 yards shy of the marker, down at the 34. Time continues to run. What will Chip Kelly do here on 4th down and 2? Either leave the offense on the field or attempt a 52-yard field goal. And Arizona not using one of their timeouts to stop the clock.
That's the interesting part. If I'm Bruce Arians, I would have forced their hand at the end of that play, called my timeout, saved some time, and then allowed Chip Kelly to make his decision from that point. Potentially maybe getting the ball back at the 20-yard line if they punt into the end zone.
So the clock winds down to 43 seconds before the Eagles use their first timeout. An early Arizona turnover as Palmer is sacked by Cole. And the Eagles capitalize. Foles to Zach Ertz in the end zone. 7-0 Philadelphia. But then on 3rd down and 20, it is Palmer to Fitzgerald, a 43-yard touchdown reception by the future Hall of Famer Larry Fitzgerald. And now Chip Kelly will in fact leave his offense out on the field on 4th down and 2 from the Cardinals 34.
Well, this is that tough part of the field at this time of year when you're on that 50-51-yard field goal attempt.
Jackson in motion to the left. The handoff to McCoy, and LaShawn McCoy picks up an Eagles first down.
You got to be expecting that as a defensive lineman. They go and they spread everybody out and then run the short with McCoy right down your throat.
Eagles still have 2 timeouts. Clock continues to run from the 29. Foles with loads of time throws to the end zone. There's a flag. Riley Cooper, the intended receiver. Gerard Powers on the coverage.
Now we'll take a look, and they're going to try and find out if they think that this ball was catchable or not. But watch Riley Cooper. He's going to try to slow down. That's what's going to generate the contact by Gerard Powers, is that ball is kind of thrown behind him.
Pass interference. Defense, number 25. Ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
It was catchable. Only the 2nd accepted penalty in this game. So the Eagles with 19 seconds on the clock. They have 2 timeouts. 1st and goal from the 1. Cooper in motion. Split backs. Foles to the end zone. Touchdown. Brent Selleck.
Man coverage down here tight to the goal line. One of the things you want to do is get your crossing routes going. Got shallow crosses along. You see everybody in that man-to-man coverage trying to run those bubbles. And Brent Selleck pops open on the backside.
4th touchdown of the season for Selleck. 2nd touchdown scored by an Eagles tight end. There's Powers, who was called for the pass interference, leading to the Eagles touchdown.
I think the Eagles kind of got away with it a little bit here because maybe a little bit mismanagement of the clock in that 4th down situation. Very fortunate to get that pass interference call in the end zone to get down close.
And you have the Cardinals, who did not use a timeout to stop the clock on the other side either. So Nick Foles with a 2nd touchdown pass today. That's now 18 touchdowns and no interceptions on the season. What a run it has been, starting with that 7-touchdown game out of Oakland.
And it's really amazing because you go back to the beginning of the year. We talked about this earlier. He's the backup quarterback. The decision made the 2nd preseason game. We all thought Michael Vick, the more natural fit to this style of offense. But every time Nick Foles has got an opportunity to play when Michael Vick was hurt, he's played well. He has that one game against Dallas that nobody can really figure out. Was that the anomaly in Nick Foles' season? Because he did not play well at all against Dallas and then ended up getting hurt in that game with the concussion. But every other time he has come on the field in this offense, he's played very, very well.
So Foles now 18-0 in the touchdown interception ratio. Kickoff will be scooped up at the 11 by Arenas. And Arenas is met by Rock Carmichael with 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Well, American Idol is looking for the next Superstar joined Jennifer Lopez, Keith Urban, Harry Connick Jr., along with Ryan Seacrest as they search for the best new talent. American Idol's most exciting season yet begins Wednesday, January 15th, right here on Fox. Now, the Cardinals, they did not use a timeout. They could have gotten the ball back with about a minute remaining, depending on what happened during that Eagles drive, but instead they will run out the clock, trail by 10, heading into the locker room at halftime. So it's the Eagles 17 and the Cardinals 7. Time now for the Visa halftime report. As we send it to Kurt Menefee and the gang in Los Angeles.
Welcome to the Visa halftime report. What's your football fantasy?
As we welcome you to the Visa halftime, a lot of close games around the league as we look at the Week 13 scoreboard, and now Week 13 highlights.
All right. Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. Adrian Peace watching as Cordero Patterson lines up in the backfield, takes his pitch, and great job of running 33 yards for the touchdown. Gives a little pat to the ref. Come on, give me some. There you go, 7-3 Vikings on top of the Bears, and Christian Ponder getting checked out. But 1-point lead for Minnesota, 7-6 at the half. Buccaneers at the Panthers. Cam Newton coming out, had to be happy over his Auburn Tigers beating Alabama last night. Newton to the sideline. Watch this run. Inside, outside, turns on the speed. I don't know if another quarterback, maybe the exception of Micah Victor, could have done that. 56-yard run. It's Tampa Bay up by 3, and then Newton finds Brandon LaFell back in the end zone. 16-yard touchdown, LaFell out of LSU. Then 4th and goal for the Panthers, of course, up and over. Cam Newton, touchdown ball, did break the plane prior to leaving his hand, so it's a touchdown, 17-6. Carolina on top of Tampa Bay. Titans at the Colts. Ryan Fitzpatrick, quarterback for Tennessee. Second quarter, 1-yard touchdown run for Fitzpatrick, so it's 7-6. Tennessee on top of Indianapolis. And then Luck, standing back, Havili. Nice catch, stiff arm, 19-yard completion. This would lead to a Colt field goal, 9-7, low-scoring ball game. Indianapolis on top of Tennessee. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Probably the worst game on television. Dolphins at the Jets, 4th and goal, going for it. Ryan Tannehill, incomplete pass to Charles Clay. Okay. And they ate way too much turkey. Geno Smith picked off by, Ellaby. And that down, then he returns it back down. There you go, down 45-yard line, 6-0. For you Dolphin fans out there, you got to be happy about that. And, of course, that is Gary Kubiak, coach back on the sideline for the Texans, watching Brady to Gronkowski. Brought a great scoop up by Gronkowski. Had a little post corner move, shallow post corner move. 10-7 Houston. And then Ben Tate's 20-yard touchdown run, second on the day. 17-7 now, halftime score. Texans on top of the Patriots. Jaguars at the Browns. Brandon Wheaton back under pressure, fires Josh Gordon. Nice grab, 21-yard touchdown. Browns up by a touch, 14-7. Then Maurice Jones-Drew throws to Lewis. Nice job by the tight end, Lewis, 17-14. Good ball game. Jaguars on top, just under a minute remaining in the
Jaguars trying to win their third in the last 4 after that 0-8 start. Philadelphia on top of Arizona, 17-7 in the game that most of you out there are watching. And Jimmy, let's talk about that matchup.
Yeah, Kurt, over the last 20 years, Terry and I have watched all kinds of college football, pro football, and he always identifies with the quarterbacks, looking at these quarterbacks, talking about arm strength, speed, one thing or another. But the one thing he always talks about is the decision-making. And Nick Foles just makes great decisions. You look at him, it's not like he's got a great arm. It's not like he's got any quickness running the football, one thing or another. He makes outstanding decisions. 15 for 20, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, and he's got the weapons. He's got Jackson. He's got McCoy. He's got Cooper. He's got weapons to throw the ball to and to hand off to, and he makes great decisions.
Well, the thing is, he's been using his tight ends too, Jimmy. Right. Something that they haven't done a lot this season. But you're right. He just learns how to move. He knows how to move around the pocket. He's been sacked a few times in this game. But I will say the Philadelphia Eagles rush themselves has been doing really well, getting after Carson Palmer, which is what you need to do to put him under pressure. If you let him sit back there like any quarterback, he could just pick you apart. But Trent Cole doing a good job of getting around the edge.
Cam Newton, you forget how good Cam Newton is, how big Cam Newton is, how athletic Cam Newton is. He's on pace right now before the end of the year to move into the #2 spot all time for quarterbacks in their first 3 years of playing in touchdowns scored. That's pretty remarkable. Dan Marino, 100. Cam will be right behind that.
Yeah, he gets lost in that shuffle with all the young quarterbacks these days, but he is reasserting himself, as are the Arizona Cardinals. They won 4 in a row coming into today. Larry Fitzgerald with a nice touchdown as our Visa play the first half, a part of it, even though they're down right now in Philly. I'm Kurt Menefee, sitting alongside Terry, Howie, Michael, Lisa, and Jimmy. Of course, Lisa is our Visa My Football Fantasy winner.
Thanks to Visa for making my fantasy come true.
It's official.
I didn't even know we were coming on TV.
Neither
did I. That was a total surprise.
Fox Sports Live has landed.
The Americans are coming around, I think. And that's because it turns out I look like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Get out there and win ball games. Everything takes care of itself. Bam!
With all the day's action and huge guests, it's the news and highlight show that everyone's talking about.
Spectacular stuff!
Fox Sports Live, tonight at 10:30 on Fox Sports 1.
For a limited time, get amazing deals on your favorite Toyota models during Toyota's Black Friday sales event. Like the 2013 Camry and 2013 Highlander. Get $500 holiday bonus cash in addition to all other offers when you buy a new Camry or Highlander. Which means you can get up to $1,500 in potential savings on Camry or Highlander, but only during Toyota's Black Friday sales event. Hurry in. These amazing deals end December 2nd. Toyota. Let's go places.
Xfinity versus Fios. Who comes out on top? Xfinity gives you 3 times the in-home Wi-Fi speed. Xfinity has way more Wi-Fi hotspots, more shows available on demand and streaming online. And Xfinity can record 4 shows at the same time. Fios, just 2. Fios talks big, but only Xfinity delivers. See for yourself at getallthefacts.com. Xfinity, the future of today.
We don't know where the road will take you, but we'd be happy to get you there. The road begins here at the Happier New Year event. Right now, receive a credit of up to $2,000 on a new BMW through January 2nd.
This Fox 29 program presented by your Delaware Valley AMCO Dealers Association.
See for yourself why Kia is getting all the attention this season at the Kia Holiday Sales Event. Check out our best-selling 2014 Optima, named a Top Safety Pick Plus, the versatile Sorento crossover with a 5-star crash safety rating, or the totally transformed Soul, which is this year's highest-ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality by J.D. Power. So hurry in to the Kia Holiday Sales Event today. Right now, lease the Sorento LX for $239 a month.
William Penn overlooking the city of Philadelphia with the Eagles leading the Cardinals 17-7. Second half is next.
You're watching the NFL on Fox.
What's it feel like to get a great deal at Happy Honda Days? Hit it, Michael Bolton.
Now that the snow is falling down, baby, my love is calling your name.
Catch the spirit. With standard features like Pandora compatibility and a rear-view camera, it's the perfect season to get a great deal on the 2014 CR-V from KBB.com's best value brand. Right now at your Honda dealer.
The judges love each other, and it's really fun.
I am impressed by the rocks that you got.
Easy and fluid.
Do the worst one first.
So you want me to do the original one first?
Yes.
Okay.
The right combination of people come together and that chemistry is there. It's all brand new all over again.
You blow us away on the first song, I'd like to pick you up and hold you like a baby on the second.
I just want you close.
American Idol, the search for a superstar begins January 15th on Fox.
We make 60 minutes of play something to remember.
We make it fun for everyone. We make 60 minutes of play a day our top priority.
Hey, JJ, can I go long?
Go long. That's my move.
Hop on the bus at NFLRush.com.
Halftime excitement here in Philadelphia. Following today's game, it's Road to the Octagon here on Fox. Let's take a look at what's coming up.
Go behind the scenes for an all-access look into the lives of 6 electrifying UFC stars as they prepare for battle.
1, 2, 3.
Step into their training camps and homes in the final weeks before their career-defining confrontations. UFC, the Road to the Octagon. Following football on Fox.
Huge implications in the BCS. All business. This is college football on Fox.
Sports from the Inside with Howard Eskin. Tonight at 10 on Fox 29 News.
Your Hyundai dealer can't fit all of their amazing deals into one short day, so it's Black Friday every day. All this month, get 0 due at lease signing on any of 14 Hyundai models. So lease a Santa Fe Sport for $219 a month with $42.39 due at signing. And get America's best warranty. The Santa Fe Sport, the crossover of the year, just $219 a month. Hurry, Black Friday every day goes dark for good December 2nd.
You ever see something like this?
No, sir. This is going to happen again. We got a rabid dog out there, and we got to put him down. You don't pick your parents, and you don't pick your partner. You wonder if you're a bad man? World needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
Just what is it you think we found?
Something deep and dark, detectives. Something deep and dark.
There's a great new place to search for your next car, opening soon near you. And it all starts here at CarMax.
At CarMax, we select only the best used cars. Our standards for quality and value are so high that just 1 in 3 cars makes the cut.
Then we renew every car with a rigorous inspection and a thorough reconditioning process.
And protect your purchase with a 30-day warranty and a 5-day money-back guarantee, so you can enjoy the peace of mind of a CarMax quality certified car. Only at CarMax. Start here.
Welcome to Nissan's most memorable event of the season. Shop for something perfect for long holiday road trips, easy family get-togethers, and a smart way to stay in touch. Now get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash. Choose a $179 per month lease on Altima, or get a $149 per month lease on Sentra. Hurry, bonus cash ends December 2nd. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
Make the first night in football every week, which means we make the first. The first.
Kenny to the goal line. Touchdown.
And the first. We spotlight an AFC South showdown. Andre Johnson and the Texans look to get back on track.
Tonight is about respect.
But the Jags are determined to take down their rivals. Thursday Night Football, live on NFL Network. Together, we make football.
Let's oppose our will on the road. Let's go roll kill on 3. 1, 2, 3, roll kill.
As Palmer is hit loose of the football. Falls to the end zone. Touchdown. Palmer fires to Fitzgerald. He makes the catch. He's inside the 10 and takes it in for an Arizona touchdown. Falls to the end zone. Touchdown. Back in Philadelphia, Eagles lead 17-7 as we get set for the start of the second half. Follow your favorite team all season long. Go to iTunes.com/NFL. 10-point lead for Philadelphia. Cardinals committed turnovers on each of their first 2 possessions, and first miscue led to an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, and surprised to see that Philadelphia is trailing in time of possession, Kenny.
It is Brad Smith who is back deep. We saw him out at Wildcat quarterback for one play in the second quarter. Smith takes a knee. So the Eagles will start at the 20. Remember, the Eagles elected to defer at the start of the game. They wound up scoring early anyway following the turnover. Now they get the ball first in the second half.
And they've got to get their running game going. We talked about the matchup at the top. Tony mentioned he was going to be watching the #1 rush offense in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, versus the #2 rush defense, the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are winning that battle, but really the difference in the first half, again, Nick Foles. I mean, he continues to play at a very, very high level in this offense this season.
The reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Month, off to a good start here in December as he hits McCoy on the screen, but McCoy will lose a yard.
Thanks, Kenny. Well, I talked to Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly said one thing he wants to change from first half to this second half is too many 3-and-outs. They got to go and they got to be more productive. They got to put series together and make it work. I asked him about the red zone also, about deciding to go in there and put Brad Smith in the Wildcat. He said it was something that they worked on during the off week, and they wanted to try and go and see how that fit in. And also talked to Bruce Arians. He said, you know, we've been in this situation before. We're not going to panic. We're not going to force anything. So don't expect them to go and come out here and see something crazy. They're just going to go and play their game and do what they do. So I was really surprised how really relaxed and calm Bruce was.
All right, thanks, Goose. Foles on the keeper, slid, marked down at the 29, just shy of a first down. And now it is Foles again, and this time he picks up the first.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the reasons why everybody thought that Michael Vick was the better fit in this offense, because of this play right here. It's a zone read or a read keep. It's not a read option. There is no option element in this offense, and it was a topic of discussion this week on a comment made by Bruce Arians when he referenced Washington and their offense with Robert Griffin III.
This time Foles hands it off to McCoy. And McCoy fights his way back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think the really interesting thing about this play, and that's what Chip Kelly calls it, it's a play, it's not an offense, is that it really challenges the instincts of the defensive end. I mean, he has trained his entire career to come and hit the quarterback. And as you read that mesh point and the defensive end is coming at you, you know, you're just going to let the ball go to LaShawn McCoy, and there he goes. And when you get a spread offense and you're trying to get the numbers in the box favorable to you, you're going to get 6 a lot. Well, Nick Foles is able to account for that 6 guy because the defensive end is actually going to come after him.
Now on 2nd and 11, that pass is intended for Riley Cooper, and we spoke with Foles about his athletic upbringing. He was a baseball player, he was a basketball player, and he has taken little bits and pieces from each of those sports and incorporated them into his play at quarterback.
Absolutely. So all you parents out there who are trying to get your son into one sport and dominate that year-round, understand what Nick Foles is saying. You know, he played basketball. We've seen it a couple times here today in the screen game where he's making a screen pass, and he says it's like when I played basketball and I was doing the no-look pass. The ball has to come out at different angles. So I think that, you know, for parents, you know, let your kids explore all the different sports, because you gain skill sets from basketball, baseball, lacrosse, all these different sports you're playing.
He even said it's soccer, too. You know, going at foot speed. That was very impressive.
Now the Eagles forced to call timeout with the play clock winding down. Looks like he had trouble hearing the call in his helmet communication. He said playing shortstop on the baseball field taught me how to throw sidearm and throw while falling down, and that's similar to what we have talked about in the past with Russell Wilson of the Seahawks. He was a minor league baseball player.
Yeah, very beneficial, very beneficial. And you know, getting back to that read keep thing, you know, Nick Foles, you know, he's smart. It's a decision. It's a read and react situation, and he makes decisions, you know, in that situation that are favorable, whether he's going to give it or keep it. And, you know, he's not going to break a 60-yard run, but he does put you in very good down and distance situations.
Foles making his 6th start of the season today. Michael Vick started the other 6 games for the Eagles. 3rd down and 11. The Eagles must get to the 42. And they do as Riley Cooper makes the catch out of the 47-yard line, a 15-yard connection.
And this is a nice job by Bryce Brown in protection. And a lot of times when we talk about protection, we just focus on the offensive line, but he scanned everything there and put himself in good position to pick up the blitzer.
And now the handoff to Brown, who's across midfield into Cardinals territory for a gain of 4.
Well, you're going to bring pressure to the right side. Watch Bryce Brown. So he's going to watch as everything develops. He just scans. He watches everybody pick, and then he slides around. Now, that's Calais Campbell. That's a big defensive lineman. But when one of your offensive linemen takes a linebacker or a safety, and part of the protection, then you just continue to move and find that open man. Sometimes it ends up being a defensive lineman that you have to block.
Second down and 6. Oh, what a hit by Tyrann Mathieu on Deshaun Jackson.
Man, Tyrann Mathieu read this right off the snap. He makes a break, and he's in his chops before he even realizes he's getting tackled. Bounce right back up, though, Darryl. He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is. He is. We've seen that through his career. I tell you what, that is great instincts and recognition by Tyrann Mathieu, because that's hard to do. That's such a quick design play that to be able to get that type of hit in that situation.
Jackson stays on the field. 3rd down and 8. And Foles finds his man as the tight end, Zach Ertz, for another Eagles first down, a 16-yard pass play.
Yeah, and Michael Strahan mentioned this, at the halftime in the studio about Philadelphia really getting the tight end back involved in this offense. It's been Zach Ertz and Brent Selleck today.
They both have touchdowns. Foles this time looking for Jason Avant. Took a hit from Dan Williams, did Nick Foles. Foles now 19 of 26, 204 yards, a couple of touchdown passes. Set numerous passing records at the University of Arizona.
Lane Johnson out here, your right tackle just moved outside.
A handoff to McCoy, and McCoy finds a big hole and picks up another first down.
That was a good decoy out there, huh, Darryl?
Got my eye headed out that way. I'm like, all right, we got a big guy out here. What are we going to do?
That guy's way too big to be a receiver. I mean, look at him out there. It looks like...
You go get him. No, you go get him.
6'6", 310 Goose. Earlier this season, the left tackle Jason Peters lined up at wide receiver.
Oh, that looked like it was backwards, too. Yeah, that's a loss of yardage.
So the ball will be spotted at the 24-yard line, a loss of 2 on the backwards pass.
Now, obviously, in that situation, you wonder if that was, Riley Cooper is going to make that catch. He's going to be eligible to throw the ball down the field. That's one of those gadget plays you practice all week, and I think we might have just missed an opportunity to execute that one.
So now 2nd down and 12. Foles 2 yards. Touchdown, his 2nd today.
You come into a game with a plan in place, and when we talked to Darnell Dockett, he was very, very confident in what Patrick Peterson would be able to do against Deshaun Jackson. Well, that has not been the case today with the other matchups involving the tight end. Zach Ertz and Brent Selleck have been the difference in the passing game today. The Arizona Cardinals have not found that matchup against the Eagle tight ends.
Some great decisions by Nick Foles. Unbelievable his game today so far.
His 19th touchdown pass of the season. His 3rd today. Still no picks.
That's a nickel, and that's a dime. Go ahead and keep them in your pocket. You won't be needing them with us. At Southwest, we keep our low fares simple. Because low fares should never mean low service. We don't charge you from A to B, we fly you from A to B. If it matters to you, it matters to us.
It's your son. Mom, hello, can you hear me?
What are you doing?
I dropped my phone in a toilet. I'm putting in rice to dry it out. Hello?
You washed it off first, right?
Hold on.
I'll get the landline.
No, that's in rice too.
2 years is too long to wait. Introducing Jump from T-Mobile. Upgrade when you want, not when you're told. Get the Sony Xperia Z for $0 down at participating T-Mobile stores now.
Say hello to the new Yaj family. The new Yaj Durango.
the Yodge Dart, and the Yodge Charger.
Okay, it's pronounced Dodge.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, pal, but I'm pretty sure it's a soft D.
Let's just try Dodge.
All right. Hello, America. Say hello to the new Dodge family. The new Dodge Durango, the Dodge... Oh, God, this thing is going downhill fast. It's definitely Yodge.
Today's Game on Fox is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. By the new 2014 Dodge Durango. By K Jewelers. Every kiss begins with K. And by T-Mobile. Unleash.
Well, we enjoyed some cheesesteaks yesterday here in Philadelphia. How could you not?
After all the turkey we had, right?
2 with provolone and pepper, please.
And 2 touchdowns for Zach Ertz. 24-7, Philadelphia. Javier Arenas spins and is tackled just shy of the 20-yard line by Casey Matthews. Ertz celebrates. Eagles by 17.
This is smooth and precise on-road handling. This is easy-to-use off-road capability when you need it. This is 70 and counting safety and security features. This is total confidence and comfort. In the middle of crowds or in the middle of nowhere. This is the freedom to keep chasing all the horizons you want. Introducing the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee.
It's an extremely simple tool, but also extremely powerful. It can be used to start a poem or finish a symphony. It's been to classrooms, boardrooms, even to space. And we can't wait to see where you'll take it next. Introducing the thinner, lighter, more powerful iPad Air.
You're gonna be a good boy and take a dive.
Police haven't been able to find your brother.
Ronnie Baze's brother.
I ain't leaving without him. Out of the furnace, rated R.
Get hungry, mates, for new butcher cuts from Outback. Hurry in. We're grilling up our special bone-in New York strip, bone-in ribeye, and pork porterhouse. All with your choice of 2 sides, starting at just $14.99. Butcher cuts for a limited time at Outback.
Fox Tuesday.
Merry Christmas.
Deck the halls with all new Brooklyn 9999999.
Thank you. This is the best Christmas ever. God bless us, everyone.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Aerial coverage provided by Nationwide Insurance. Goose, I see a car down there in the parking lot. All good. Early third quarter. 17-point lead for the Eagles. As Mendenhall gains 7. Time for a game break with Kurt.
After being held to just 2 first-half field goals on the second play from scrimmage in the second half, the Bears get it going. Josh McCown to Alshon Jeffrey. He runs it 80 yards for the score, and they lead Minnesota 13-7. Kenny Moose and Goose.
All right, thanks, Kurt. Bears still in the playoff hunt in the NFC North. A win, and Bears would be tied with the Lions atop the division. Both of these teams, the Cardinals and Eagles, in playoff contention. Mendenhall is close to a first down. Eagles won their last home game against Washington. Prior to that, had lost 10 straight here in Philadelphia. They have a 17-point lead today against the Cardinals club that has gone 5-1 at home this season. It's 2-3 on the road.
And that was their challenge. You know, Bruce Arians told his guys at the beginning of this week, listen, we're a playoff caliber team. We expect to be there, but we're going to have to go out on the road. This was an important game for them to come out against a quality opponent and play well.
On first down, up the middle, it's Mendenhall. There is a flag. Only 2 accepted penalties combined in the first half.
Holding, offense, number 74.
10-yard penalty, 3 feet, first down.
That's on the right guard, the former Eagle draft pick, Paul Fenica.
Yeah, if you keep an eye on Paul Fenica, he goes and stops the initial hit right there, but he goes and grabs the outside. I was just going to go and say those defensive linemen got to go and shed the blocks a little bit better, but can't do that when them offensive linemen are grabbing you and hugging you.
And now 1st and 20 following the penalty. Empty backfield. Quick release from Palmer, and it's Stephon Taylor. Taylor picks up a first down. He's finally chased down by Will Allen. He was Zach Ertz's teammate at Stanford. Ertz with 2 touchdowns today, and now Taylor gains 30.
He's going to come out of here. He's going to do your shallow route, but what I want you to watch is the wide receiver outside, Michael Floyd. Watch his recognition right here. He sees the catch and then the breakaway, and watch the effort he has against Kerry Williams, getting that leverage in the block downfield. Nice job.
Taylor remains in the backfield on 1st and 10 from midfield. Palmer over the middle. It was intended for Fitzgerald.
He draws a bit of a crowd, huh?
Yeah, I'd say a couple.
Holy cow. Every ball that's been thrown, there's like 3 guys on top of him.
Yeah, within 3 feet of him, too. It's amazing.
Only 2 receptions for Larry Fitzgerald today, but he does have the only Arizona Cardinals touchdown. Palmer on 2nd and 10. To the outside is the tight end Hausler, who makes the catch. Nice diving catch by Hausler, and he picks up another Cardinals first.
Another one of those weapons we've talked about, starting to develop that chemistry with Carson Palmer in the passing game. And, you know, it used to be easy when you defended Arizona because you just had to take away Larry Fitzgerald. And as Rob Hausler develops and Michael Floyd, and you get Andre Ellington back healthy, there's a lot of weapons out there for to worry about against this Cardinal offense.
12 completions for Palmer, 8 different receivers. It is Hausler again, wrapped up by Nate Allen. He was marked down at the 36-yard line, so a gain of 5 for the Cardinals tight end.
And it's hard for these guys to understand that concept. And, you know, sometimes in the passing game here, you know, you're going to be a decoy. You're going to be opening up an area for one of your teammates to go in. He's going to be the primary in that route. And it's just taken a while for everybody to kind of buy in and to understand what they're trying to do in the passing game. But the last couple of weeks, you've seen it come together. Haven't seen it as much as consistently this afternoon.
2nd down and 5. It's Fitzgerald. His 3rd reception, and Larry Fitzgerald picks up another Cardinals first down.
Well, after he gets the ball, Larry Fitzgerald, he just, as big as he is, Darryl, he goes and makes some nice moves, just slides down to get this first down.
And Goose Milt Davis, the Eagles defensive coordinator, used to be the coordinator with the Cardinals, and he told us yesterday he spent a lot of time with Larry Fitzgerald. He would sit next to him on the bus, and he said his desire to catch the ball and the strength of his hands are second to none.
Yeah, I really believe that, and that's a big statement. There have been some great receivers throughout the history of this game, but I think at the point of the catch, Larry is the best.
Now Palmer to the end zone. Lloyd was the intended receiver. Now there's a flag back at the 37-yard line.
Illegal use of the hands to the face, number 72 on the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's on Cedric Thornton.
Well, we had our eyes focused mainly downfield. Michael Floyd versus Kerry Williams. Let him play on the outside, and then we'll go back. Number 72 right there in the middle of your screen gets that left hand up under the face mask of Eric Winston.
So a new set of downs for the Cardinals. 6 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. From the Eagles' 24. The toss to Mendenhall. Mendenhall gains a yard. 2nd and 9 upcoming.
That was a nice play by D'Amico Ryans because that play looked like it had an opportunity to get the Eagles defense outflanked, but his speed from the inside to force Rashard Mendenhall back inside.
That's one thing you can do and stop that zone blocking up front with them defensive guys. Just run to the ball, stay up on your feet. Don't go to the ground, because what they want to do is they want to cut you and look for that cutback lane.
2nd down and 9 from the Philadelphia 23. Palmer's pass too far. Intended for Fitzgerald, Fletcher, and Allen on the coverage.
Well, you can see the trust that Carson Palmer is developing with these guys, because he's had a couple of throws into some pretty good coverage. Yeah, one of them cost him with the interception by Nate Allen, but he's not afraid to throw that ball up when his receivers are covered.
10th play of the drive upcoming for the Cardinals. 3rd down and 9. Cardinals must get to the 14-yard line. Palmer to the end zone. Floyd. Touchdown, Michael Floyd.
You get that bunch formation at the line of scrimmage. You can see right now there was confusion. Brandon Boykin already talking to one of his teammates to see what happened. How did Michael Floyd, the top of the bunch, how did he come so clean? Ah, a little collision right there. Nice job with the rub.
Nice job getting his feet down too, Floyd.
Yeah.
Floyd's 4th touchdown reception this season. Palmer has now thrown at least 2 touchdowns in 5 consecutive games. The Arizona Cardinals pull to within 10.
Verizon now has the gifts everyone wants. That's powerful. Verizon.
Getting cozy, shopping for gifts online. The perfect way to get into the spirit anytime. HelloTarget.com. That's my kind of holiday.
This is the comfort of full-grain Napa leather. This is a fully equipped, crafted interior. This is dual pane. This keeps you up to date with everything and everyone. This is 9 gears that give you 31 miles per gallon highway, and LEDs come standard. This is the freedom to keep chasing all the horizons you want. Introducing the all-new 2014 Jeep Cherokee.
We make the most popular mall Santa in Pittsburgh. We make thousands of things that are more than just things. NFLshop.com.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. Never be without football. Get NFL Mobile. Call ** NFL to download it now.
Carson Palmer hitting Michael Floyd for the Cardinals touchdown. A 10-play, 80-yard drive. It's now a 10-point game. Smith on the return for the Eagles. And Smith makes a couple of nice moves, takes it out just shy of the 30.
A man will ask a lot of his truck. Can it tow that? Haul this? Make it all the way over the top of that? Well, isn't it nice to know that the answer will always be hell yes? This is the groundbreaking Ram Heavy Duty with 30,000 pounds of towing and 850 pound-feet of torque.
I hate watching with Ramsey. All he does is yell. But every time he's come over this year, we've won. I love you, Ramsey.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes.
Be precise. Be powerful. Eli Manning and his Citizen Echo Drive, fueled by light, any light. A watch that never needs a battery. Citizen, be unstoppable.
We have 4 hours to find your dad a gift, and he's got to have the best, so we need to stay focused. James, you're my rock. Can you keep it together? Sally, look at me. I need you to step it up, okay? We don't want the petting zoo all over again.
I can't make any promises.
Wow. I never doubted you guys for a second.
AT&T makes you the hero this holiday season with iPhone 5S for $0 down with AT&T Next.
Meet Dad Santa.
The Shining.
Dad's on Tuesday on Fox.
And you look at the time of possession right there, it's been a top of a conversation we've had with Chip Kelly when we've sat down with him. He calls it the most overrated stat in football. And really what he's worried about is what is the best way for me to move the ball? How's the best way for us to score points? But there's situations during the course of the game where you do want to take time off that clock. Maybe not result in a drive with points, but really take some time off.
Now falls on first down. And that pass batted out of the air by Calais Campbell.
When you watch film on the Arizona Cardinals and you see Calais Campbell, he's very, very disruptive as a defensive player. He's a big body up front. I asked Darnell Dockett about him. I said, you know, how come we don't know more about him? He said, he's so close to getting sacks. He's so close to getting tackles for losses. He's just got to finish these plays. He is disruptive, but he's not getting the big stat.
2nd and 10, McCoy loses yardage. Never be without football. Get coverage of every NFL game on NFL Mobile. Call ** NFL to download it now. Well, you talk about time of possession and knocking minutes off the clock. The last Eagles drive, Darryl, went 13 plays, nearly 5 minutes. But now, Eagles with a 3rd down at 12. Low snap. Handled by Foles. Moving to his right, wrapped up, and sacked for the 3rd time today. It is Matt Shaughnessy, the former Raider, with his 2nd sack of the season, so the Cardinals will get the ball right back.
And it's one of the things that Chip Kelly talked to Tony Siragusa about, you know, coming out for the 2nd half, is we can't have these 3 and outs, and that was a critical spot to have a 3 and out.
Jones punting from inside the 5-yard line. Well, the Cardinals should have good field position. There is a flag. Flag along the far sideline just in front of the Cardinals bench area. There's Shaughnessy, who had the sack of Foles a moment ago.
Odd spot for the flag at that point at the time. 12 players on the field, maybe?
A lot to talk about.
Philadelphia has exercised the option. There was illegal substitution, 12 players on the defense, the 12th player did not get off the field. Philadelphia's exercised the option of declining the foul, accepting the result of the play, 1st down.
Defense would be the receiving team, the Cardinals. 69 yards on the punt and roll by Jones.
The Le'Veon family have been masters of jewelry design for centuries. This Le'Veon collection is amazing.
Maybe it's time to start your own.
Kay Jewelers presents today's Le'Veon collection, featuring exclusive Le'Veon chocolate diamonds from the Le'Veon family, where the latest in fashion meets fine jewelry. One more reason Kay is the #1 jewelry store in America.
It's
a work of art.
Every kiss begins with K.
Do you know who brewed your beer?
I'm the guy responsible for the quality of your beer.
We work hard every day to make your Budweiser the perfect Budweiser.
What makes a great brewmaster is a person who truly has a passion for what they do.
Thank you for drinking my beer, and thank you for making what I do day to day very special.
Meet the brewmaster who spent 30 days brewing your Budweiser at trackyourbud.com.
This holiday, check the halls and bring in the savings with our Radio Shack Price Match Guarantee. Get great deals on the best brands at Radio Shack.
Were you wary driving with an expired license, sir?
I had a birthday
2 years ago.
That's the one. Your Honor, may I object to this witch hunt?
You may not.
Will you please just go and see a dentist?
No. Now climb on, get busy.
1, 2.
Cardinals will take over, trailing by 10 late third quarter. Now the Eagles got a fortuitous bounce. Peterson does not call for the fair catch. Lets the punt bounce, but it goes 69 yards. Eagles decline the penalty. And now Palmer is sacked for the second time today by Brandon Graham. It's the Eagles' 4th sack of the game.
Very difficult when you go against the Eagles because you have some guys that are old defensive linemen playing in different positions. You catch a tight end working with your tackle on that one. Jim Dre kind of gets stuck on Brandon Graham. And that's a matchup that the Eagles will love to take advantage of during the course of the afternoon.
Graham, the Eagles' first-round pick back in 2010, loss of 9 on the sack. Second down at 19. Cardinals keep it on the ground with Taylor.
Well, right now, the Eagles are very fortunate to have this position on the field to defend because, I mean, Donnie Jones just got him out of a big jam on that last punt. We had the 12th player who was not able to get off the field in that situation. You take a look right here. He's not going to be able to get off the field in time, so he's going to get called. But what that did is that kind of confused Patrick Peterson a little bit. He let this punt hit the ground, and it got about another 15 to 20 yards and roll at that point.
Palmer on 3rd down and 12. He throws, and the catch is made for a first down by Michael Floyd. Out at the 30-yard line, he needed 12, and he gained 15.
Nice timing on this throw catch between Carson Palmer and Michael Floyd. Kerry Williams is in good position initially on that coverage, but Michael Floyd breaks back to the sideline. Ball delivered on time for an easy catch.
Yeah, that offensive line for the Cardinals is really doing a good job. I mean, the Eagles are getting close, but when they don't bring a blitz or bring that 5th or 6th guy, they're doing a great job with just the 4 up on the line of scrimmage.
From the 31 on first down, it is Mendenhall. Fights his way back to the line of scrimmage, then gains a yard. Time for a game break. Here's Kurt.
Well, we showed you that 80-yard touchdown reception by Chicago's Alshon Jeffrey. This one about half the distance, but nearly twice as good. Watch him go up and hang on to it into the end zone for the score. Bears now lead it by 10 late in the 3rd quarter over the Vikings. Kenny Moose and Goose.
Now, you keep talking about it, Brandon Marshall, but Alshon Jeffrey, man, this kid is really coming into his own.
He really is.
Oh,
and Josh McCown, too, he's done just a tremendous job for the for the Chicago Bears, filling in for Jay Cutler during his injury.
A win, and the Bears would be tied atop the division with the Lions as Palmer is picked off by Cary Williams. Pass was intended for Roberts. It's the third Arizona turnover, third interception of the season for the former Titan and Raven, Cary Williams.
Oh, this is bad location on the throw by Carson Palmer because the middle of the field is open. If he throws it to the middle of the field, he can allow his receiver to run under the catch, going all the way from the outside. You're going to see how open the middle of the field is. There's no reason to have this ball on the outside. Patrick Chung jumps the underneath stuff. All you got to do is get that ball out toward the middle of the field, and he could still be running for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just laid it up there. I mean, it was a floater, but you're exactly right, Tal. There's nobody in the middle of the field to go and lead him.
So the Eagles take over at their 49-yard line, leading by 10. Off the play fake. Foles looking for Selleck. But a big day for the Eagles tight end. Zach Ertz with a pair of touchdowns. Selleck with 3 receptions and a touchdown as well.
It really has. And credit the Eagles offense for finding the matchup that works for them. You compliment the Arizona Cardinals and their defensive front really have kind of kept LaShawn McCoy in that running game in check. Deshaun Jackson was a matchup that they were worried about, but you look what the tight ends have done today. I mean, that's an area that nobody really anticipated a breakout game like that for these Eagles tight ends.
Falls pass through the hands of McCoy with 42 seconds remaining. Third quarter here in Philadelphia. Eagles looking to capitalize on the third Cardinals turnover of the game.
And one of the guys I would expect to see kind of shift in their responsibilities, Tyrann Mathieu, to see him matched up against Selleck or Ertz the remainder of the game.
He's matched up here with Jason Avant on 3rd down and 10. Eagles must get to the 41 for a first down as they keep it on the ground with McCoy. And McCoy will be tackled at the 46-yard line, 5 yards shy of a first. So the Eagles once again unable to capitalize on an Arizona turnover.
Yeah, back-to-back 3-and-outs now for this Eagle offense, and that one, your defense gives you outstanding field position on the interception by Cary Williams. You've got to be able to do more than that with that possession.
When you get the turnovers, you get the momentum, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're punting the ball. I mean, you never have a chance to go and use that momentum against the team that you just got the ball from.
Eagles will let the clock run all the way down. Third quarter comes to an end. Teams exchange third quarter touchdowns. The NFL on Fox will continue after these words from your local Fox station.
Fox 29 and Super Bowl 48. The coolest countdown is on.
It's the bigger than Black Friday store-wide sale at Men's Warehouse. Buy one, get one free on almost everything in the store. Then take an extra 10% off your entire purchase. Not just one day, all week. It's the sale so big, not even Black Friday could contain it. This week only at Men's Warehouse.
See for yourself why Kia is getting all the attention this season at the Kia Holiday Sales Event. Check out our best-selling 2014 Optima, named a Top Safety Pick Plus. The versatile Sorento crossover with a 5-star crash safety rating, or the totally transformed Soul, which is this year's highest-ranked compact multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality by J.D. Power. So hurry in to the Kia Holiday Sales Event today. Right now, lease the Sorento LX for $239 a month.
Dunkin' Donuts Dark Roast Cured K-Cup Pack is so delicious, it makes a 300-page contract seem like only 200 pages. Hashtag my Dunkin'.
Get 2 boxes of Dunkin' K-Cup packs for just $19.99. Share your story. Hashtag my Dunkin'.
For a limited time, get amazing deals on your favorite Toyota models during Toyota's Black Friday sales event. Like the 2013 Camry and 2013 Highlander. Get $500 holiday bonus cash in addition to all other offers when you buy a new Camry or Highlander. Which means you can get up to $1,500 in potential savings on Camry or Highlander, but only during Toyota's Black Friday sales event. Hurry in. These amazing deals end December 2nd. Toyota. Let's go places.
We head to the fourth quarter here in Philadelphia. Eagles leading by 10, look to extend their win streak to 4. Cardinals have won 4 straight. Their catch is called for at the 12-yard line by Patrick Peterson. Well, this Thanksgiving weekend, whether you're a parent, teacher, student, or a fan, there's a fun and easy way for you to hop on the NFL Play 60 bus to get on board and join the movement that has helped millions of children get active and healthy. Visit NFLrush.com/play60.
Everybody needs to do that, Darryl. Get outside and play. Get off those video games. Get on the grass. Go to the park a little bit. Get a little exercise. Me included, huh?
Goose, we encourage you to
sit up.
We encourage you, Goose, to play 120.
Kenny with a shot.
Yeah, how about that one? Thanks, Ken.
I'll join you. I'll join you out there. There's Fitzgerald now to the 13-yard line for a gain of 2.
Well, you don't like the black? I think it looks pretty good right here. I don't understand what you're talking about, Kenny.
Dark colors and vertical stripes, big man.
Unbelievable.
All in fun. Second down at 8.
Way to clean it up. Yeah. I'm still mad, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't clean everything up. No.
He never said that in front of this entire TV audience. Absolutely not.
There's Palmer on second down. Palmer to the outside, and it is Hausler. Hausler knocked out of bounds after a gain of 5 by Bradley Fletcher.
I think the Eagles are doing a good job of bringing the pressure time after time. Carson Palmer, I think, is really getting agitated a little bit by those guys up in the middle.
Third down and 3. Palmer sacked once again for the 5th time today.
Yeah, I saw the play before. When you get that pressure right up in Carson Palmer's face, sort of slows him down a little bit. Then Trent Cole comes on the edge and gets him. Take a look at it right here. Watch these guys in the middle also. Just bringing the pressure, bringing it, working their moves. Carson Palmer brings the ball down, and Trent Cole goes and cleans it up. That's a great job of those guys working together up on the line of scrimmage.
Second sack for Cole today. Graham has 2. Eagles with 5. Jackson. Rashawn Jackson is inside the 25. There is a flag as Jackson takes it all the way for an Eagles touchdown, but there is a flag back at the 20-yard line. Happy birthday, Deshaun.
While the kick was in the air, holding, receiving team. By rule, this penalty will be enforced from the end of the kick, 10 yards.
There it is, Kurt Coleman.
Honestly, I wanted a phone with a better camera. My boyfriend has a lot of can't miss moments. I checked out the Windows phones and saw the Lumia 1020 has 41 megapixels, so I can zoom way in even after I take the picture. And I can adjust the shot before I take it, so I get it exactly how I want. So I went with the Windows phone. Maybe I just see things other people don't.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Let's do it. On December 10th, bring home the #1 action movie on Blu-ray. Fast and Furious 6 Extended Edition. Own it on Blu-ray December 10th.
a gift they'll love. Choose 18 months special financing on purchases of $299 or more with your Lowe's Consumer Credit Card.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by State Farm. It pays to double check. Talk to your agent today. By Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL. And by Lowe's. Lowe's, never stop improving.
Eagles lead by 10. A Deshaun Jackson punt return for a touchdown erased due to a penalty, so it cost the Eagles not only 7 points, but 64 yards. They start from their own 36. Early fourth quarter here in Philadelphia. As Foles is nearly intercepted. Tyrann Mathieu on the coverage. Foles has now thrown 230 consecutive passes without getting picked off, dating back to last season.
Yeah, and there's an adjustment there with Tyrann Mathieu matched up against Zach Ertz in the one-on-one situation. These Philadelphia Eagle tight ends have had an outstanding afternoon. Get one of your better cover guys on him.
8 receptions, 3 touchdowns for the Eagle tight ends. Here's McCoy, who found a big hole. First down and more. He's still going. LaShawn McCoy, and there is a flag at the end of the play as McCoy is forced out of bounds at the Cardinals' 29, a 37-yard run.
Again, it's going to be a clip in the back, and all you've got to do is be like a basketball player and position your body, because LaShawn McCoy is just broke into the open field. Here it is, right there, right as he flashes by. You don't have to do that.
Run, illegal block in the back. Offense, there you are. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's Jason Avant.
And all Jason Avant has to do is follow Tyrann Mathieu down inside and then stand like a basketball player setting a pick.
Absolutely.
And he won't get the call.
Yep, block him by position.
And it's 2 very foolish penalties by these Eagles in just a short amount of time. The hold on Kurt Coleman is, I mean, that's a double team as a gunner on the outside. There's no reason for you to pull that guy down. It cost Deshaun Jackson the touchdown.
Now falls with a pump fake, and then he throws on 2nd and 1, and it's Selleck for an Eagles first down at the Arizona 45. Nick Foles knows the Selleck family very well. Brent's brother Garrett was Foles' roommate at Michigan State before Nick transferred to Arizona. Now playing with older brother Brent. Foles looking for Riley Cooper with Gerard Powers on the coverage, no flags.
Well, they've been letting him play on the outside. This is the 3rd time that we've seen one-on-one on the outside with a lot of physical play, some hand checking. Gerard Powers has to be careful. You know, he's not really getting that head turned around. But I think when you come into a game, you recognize the style that the officials are calling pass interference on the outside in one-on-one situations. And today, this afternoon, they're letting them be physical in those matchups.
Cooper in motion, 2nd and 10. Foles makes it to the 46-yard line. He's tackled by Carlos Dansby.
You know, Darryl, you talked about it earlier. Philadelphia up by 10 right here. You know, I understand how you want to go and have your offense come out and keep the pace up, but you know, you have to go and work this right here, this clock. That's got to be one thing that you need to do. And right now, Nick Foles, I mean, he still has 18 seconds on the clock, and they're getting ready to snap it. They got to use that time to take it off the clock, so Arizona doesn't have a chance to go and get more possessions.
No gain on that last play, so Dansby credited with his 2nd sack, and now another for the Cardinals. It's their 5th sack today. Calais Campbell along with Marcus Bernard. So each team with 5 sacks in this game.
Yeah, everything broke down on this one. Number 93 coming from the left side of your screen. There's the loop inside by Bernard. Tyrann Mathieu blitzing from the secondary. We saw how quickly Arizona can strike with that play to Larry Fitzgerald in the first half. So the more time you allow on the clock, like you're saying, Tony, you're just giving Arizona more opportunities to get back into this.
A couple of penalties hurt the Eagles. And the Cardinals get the ball back with just under 11 minutes remaining. Arizona trails by 10.
Sprint owner Steve's Facebook post on our new network.
I have tickets to the show. Anybody wants them? Message me.
I'll take them.
I said to message me, not post it in the comments. I disregard your request.
Come on, man.
No, you went rogue. Now look at us, having it out in the comment section.
Dude, you've turned into a monster.
You made me this way.
In honor of the important things you do, get the new LG G2 free this Cyber Monday only at Sprint.com.
Who's ready to make history?
If one of you gets knocked down, is it safe to say that you've fallen and you can't get up?
Hey, what are you doing? We're just here to buy dinner. You don't have to punch everything. When we go back.
I'm your trainer, Mikey.
You can't be my trainer. Maybe I believe you ate my trainer.
I got 3 kids that need things. They're the only ones in their class with an iPhone 3. Do you have any idea how mean white kids can be about stuff like that?
Hurry up, knock him out. I gotta pee.
It's not helping.
I'm 800 years old and I say what I want.
Grudge Match, rated PG-13, Christmas Day.
Sales are at an all-time low, but kissing is at an all-time high. I want answers.
Oh, right. K. It's true. Every kiss does begin with K, where you can save 25% on any Bulova watch. Bulova, designed to be noticed at K, the #1 jewelry store in America.
Oh, right.
Every kiss begins with K.
It's back. Applebee's Spirited Cuisine, crafted with a touch of tequila, wine, and whiskey by our highly skilled show-offs. I mean, chefs. Are you really gonna do this every time? New Marsala mushroom sirloin and chicken and shrimp tequila tango, starting at $9.99. 2 new reasons to see you tomorrow.
It's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine Christmas, Tuesday after Dad's on Fox.
Coming up after the Eagles and the Cardinals, it's the State Farm postgame show with scores and highlights from around the National Football League, Week 13. Cardinals take over at their 16-yard line, trailing by 10. Palmer on first down, handing off to Mendenhall. In case you joined us late, Cardinals without their leading rusher, Andre Ellington, today, out with a left knee injury. And Rashard Mendenhall has carried 17 times for 78 yards.
He's played well today. You know, it's a nice 1-2 punch when those guys are in the backfield together, but Rashard Mendenhall has done a nice job.
Averaging 4.5 per carry.
Stephen Taylor's popped in from time to time and contributed some big plays.
Palmer hit as he throws. So it will be 3rd down and 5. More pressure on Palmer, this time from Vinny Curry. Palmer's been sacked 5 times today.
Right up the middle on Carson Palmer. He doesn't even have a chance to go and set his feet before that pressure's all over him. Vinny Curry right up the middle.
And Michael Kendricks coming from the outside as well.
3rd down and 5. Cardinals must get to the 26 for a 1st down. Palmer's pass is intended for Taylor. Kendricks shake it up on the play. Cardinals will punt.
Carson Palmer's hit again here by this defense as he's releasing the ball. Trent Cole here on the outside. But look at the pressure in the middle. People, you know, they don't realize that pressure for those defensive tackles up in the middle, squeezing the pocket, restricts the quarterback from going and stepping up into the pocket and gaining more time.
Another opportunity for Deshaun Jackson. And Jackson, trying to cut it back, is down at the 34-yard line with exactly 10 minutes remaining. Here in Philadelphia, it's the Eagles by 10.
Now, that's a great picture, but it can be better. I wonder if I can tweak it.
I'm Amy, a tech advisor for your new Kindle Fire. You press the Mayday button?
I've got this photo on my Kindle Fire HDX. I want to make some changes, but what can I do?
It's easy. There's lots you can do. You can adjust the contrast of the photo with this tool and crop the image with this tool.
Oh, that's cool. So if I do this and this, that's a good-looking photo.
Very handsome.
Introducing the revolutionary Mayday button, only on the new Kindle Fire HDX.
This is the magical new iPad Air with Retina display.
And this is the new Kindle Fire with an HDX display. It has nearly 1 million more pixels than the iPad Air.
This new iPad Air is astonishingly light.
The new Kindle Fire is actually 20% lighter.
Yes, but the iPad is only $4.99.
The Kindle's only $3.79.
I see.
The new Kindle Fire HDX. Sharper, lighter for less.
Feel the beat of the NFL with Bose Sound. The Cinemate 1SR system. One speaker under your TV and a wireless bass module you can place just about anywhere. Give you powerful, room-filling sound that makes game day even better. Bose. Game-changing sound.
Do you have any idea what I could do to you?
Really?
What kind of monster are you? The Wolverine.
Today's game is sponsored by Amazon's new Kindle Fire HDX tablet. High resolution beyond HD.
10-point lead for the Eagles, who start from their own 34-yard line. 10 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Inside handoff to McCoy, who gains a couple out to the 37. So the Arizona defense back on the field. Cardinals have 5 sacks today. That is their pass rush specialist, Tom Pratt. He's been an NFL coach, Darryl, for 6 decades. Wow. He was a coach on Hank Stram's staff with the Chiefs for Super Bowl I.
Now, Darryl, me and you talk about the change we've seen. Could you imagine? From almost leather helmets to aerodynamic helmets for that. Tom Pratt.
There's McCoy, and that was back in January '67. It was not even called the Super Bowl. It was the first AFL-NFL World Championship game won by the Packers, 35-10, and Tom Pratt was on Hank Stram's staff. And 2 months from tomorrow, February 2nd, Super Bowl 48 on Fox.
Unbelievable. And I think you make a great point, Tony, about how the game has changed. Can you imagine what he used to teach?
Oh, man, the head slap. Come on, the forearm shiver, the cross-body block. How about all those things?
Coach, I can't do that. What do you mean?
I'll get fined $50,000.
And his Cardinals with 5 sacks of Nick Foles today, but the Eagles with a 10-point lead. With under 9 minutes remaining, Eagles looking to make it 2 in a row here at home. They had lost 10 straight home games prior to the win over Washington 2 weeks ago.
I think Tony made a good point on the last drive. The time on the clock, the play clock below there under the fourth, 23 counting down right now. That's the play clock. And they were snapping it at 18 last time. It looks like they're slowing down a little bit, but I think that's a point, Tony, that they have to keep an eye on that and just take that down a little bit further.
Absolutely.
2nd and 5, Brown. And he spins right into the arms of Matt Shaughnessy.
There's the pressure by the Shaughnessy. I mean, unblocked. Sometimes that's the toughest tackle to make, Darryl. You know, when no one blocks you, you get in the backfield like that, you got it done.
Well, that's kind of what we talked about. You're coming in and you're used to going after the quarterback. Now you've got to adjust that. In this situation, you've actually got to attack your assignment.
Yeah.
3rd down and 9. This time the Eagles take the play clock all the way down. They must get to the Cardinals 46. As the pass intended for Deshaun Jackson. And now the Eagles with 7.5 remaining will punt it right back to the Cardinals.
Jeremiah Bell, almost an opportunity for a big play right there, but short hops in.
Patrick Peterson, tight coverage all day long.
And here's Peterson back deep, Goose. 4 punt return touchdowns his rookie season. In 2011, none since. Fair catch back at the 14-yard line. Still a 10-point game, 7:20 to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
Fellas, finally, you made it.
But what if one of your crew is Questlove?
Then we brought more Miller Lite. Cool.
What do you got, someone in here?
What do you got?
Are you kidding me?
Round of Miller Lite from the ladies in the corner. Hey, boys.
You guys want to hit this house party? It's in Thailand. Yes.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
It's Black Friday weekend at Verizon. Make it your first stop for the gifts everybody wants. Verizon Black Friday weekend is here. Get the Droid Max by Motorola for just $199.99 with 6 months free of Google Play Music All Access, or the HTC One with HTC Blink Feed to personalize your home screen. Only $99.99. Hurry in. Sale ends Sunday night. Getting our best Black Friday weekend savings? That's powerful. Verizon.
Yeah, nice catch.
That's put a little heat on it.
All right, I'll pull a little something on it.
Want to win your own football fantasy? Just tell us. Then use your Visa card for a chance to win it.
Look out.
Fantastic. The search for a superstar starts here.
I've never been this close to celebrities.
Neither have I.
American Idol premieres Wednesday, January 15th on Fox.
Cardinals get the ball back, trailing by 10. Arizona with 7 wins, San Francisco 7 wins. 49ers will host the Rams today. It's the first place Seahawks at 10-1 against the Saints tomorrow night. From the 14-yard line, Palmer on first down, pass intended for the tight end, Rob Hausler.
And that's the importance of this. You mentioned at the top, Kenny, that you've got 2 teams here with first-year head coaches playing a meaningful game in the month of December. Very meaningful for the Arizona Cardinals out on the road. You saw San Francisco also at 7-4. Bruce Arians told his team this week, you know, we're playoff caliber, but we're going to have to win on the road. This is a huge barometer for them. They find themselves down 10 with just over 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Palmer on second down, complete to Floyd. And Floyd will turn upfield, and he picks up a first down.
Wow, that was some nice breakaway speed. When Michael Floyd first started to lose ground and come across the field, I thought he'd made a mistake. Coming out of the bunch, he's to the far right, number 15. Finds that soft spot. Now, right here, I thought he was going to give up some yardage, but that's some nice breakaway speed for the big guy.
Number 15 gains 15. New set of downs for the Cardinals. Under 7 minutes remaining. Floyd in his second season out of Notre Dame. He and Fitzgerald each with 4 catches today. Now Palmer on first down fires. It's Fitzgerald. Out to the 40. Another Cardinals first.
Well, he draws a crowd.
Yeah,
he's got people
catches
around him.
First and 10 from the 40-yard line. As Palmer throws into Eagles territory, it's Roberts. And now it is ruled an incomplete pass. It is ruled to have hit the ground as the side judge, Ron Torbert, came running in.
The pass has been ruled
The near sideline.
Second down. I didn't see it hit the ground here, Kenny.
And now Bruce Arians has thrown the challenge flag.
Andre Roberts
judge
got up and told coach to throw the flag, and you see that so many times when it actually is not the case.
The side judge, Darryl, was not the official closest to the play.
On the field of an incomplete pass.
Side judge Ron Torbert came running all the way across from just in front of the Philadelphia sideline to the far side to make the signal. So now Bruce Arians will challenge.
Nice catch.
That's put a little heat on it.
All right, I'll pull a little something on it.
Want to win your own football fantasy? Just tell us. Then use your Visa card for a chance to win it.
And so you can see, like right here, I can just, check my policy here, add a car, speak to customer service, check on a claim, all with the tap of my Geico app.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I would disagree with you, but that would make me a liar.
No, dude, you're on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I pretty much walked into that one.
Geico, anywhere, anytime. Just a tap away on the Geico app.
What's that? Subway Big Hot Pastrami. Pastrami? No, pastrami. Pastrami! 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 Pastrami!
Pastrami!
Get your own Subway Big Hot Pastrami. Tender, juicy beef on freshly baked bread. Enjoy yours with mustard and pickles. Subway, eat fresh.
Cardinals head coach Bruce Arians challenging the previous call on the field, which was incomplete pass.
And you've got to go through the ruling of completing the process of the catch. Now the question is, does this ball hit the ground? I want you to watch right at the very end. In our opinion, up until this point, it looks good. Now right there, does it get to the ground? Does he get his hand underneath in time? Now remember, this was called incomplete on the field. So I can see this standing as called on the field just because it's hard to get a definitive look to actually make the change. And that's the other question that you brought up, Kenny. The official that made this call made it from the opposite side, from behind the play.
There must be conclusive evidence to overturn, so it will either be a 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 42 or 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 40.
After reviewing the play, the Arizona receiver was able to possess the ball before it touched the ground. Therefore, it was a completed pass. The Arizona's ball first down at the 42-yard line. Arizona will not be charged with a timeout.
Yeah, I felt it could have gone either way, and I don't mean to be one of those guys that sits on the fence, but I could see them also being able to come out and say, we can't tell if it touched the ground at that one point right there, so we're going to leave it as called, but they decide to call it complete for the Arizona Cardinals.
How about surprise?
So both
you left me out on the limb the whole discussion.
I didn't say 2 words.
You didn't say anything.
Go ahead.
Both coaches with a successful challenge today. And now Palmer off his back foot, fires downfield. What a catch by Michael Floyd. A spectacular catch inside the Eagles' 10.
I mean, this is probably the 4th time we've seen this today. Double coverage. And Carson Palmer just throws it up, has trust in his guys that they're going to make a play. It cost him with an interception early in the game, but the other times they've gotten big plays offensively.
A 34-yard pass play. 1st and goal from the 9. Palmer to the end zone looking for Fitzgerald, and that's broken up by Boykin.
They got double coverage. Brandon Boykin underneath. Hands up there late. He had a great opportunity to make a huge interception right there for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Now 2nd and goal from the 9. 5.5 remaining, 4th quarter, with the Eagles leading by 10. Palmer on 2nd down. Palmer throws, and there is a flag. Hausler, the intended receiver, Rock Carmichael on the coverage.
That's legal contact right there, but after that point, you can see all the contact down the field, inside the 5 yards.
Defense, number 21, automatic first down.
Now, you could have that physical play at the release, to the 5-yard point down the field, but Rock Carmichael continued to play aggressive down to the goal line.
So it is now 1st and goal from the 1. Fitzgerald in motion. Mendenhall is stopped. D'Amico Ryans with the push. It will be 2nd and goal for the Cardinals.
He got his body turned, Tony. He didn't have any leverage. Watch, he's going to get his shoulders turned as he tries to make his cut back to the right. He kind of gets wadded up by the penetration.
Tight end Dre, he ran right into his own player right there, Jim Dre. Got to go and get some push on that line of scrimmage. Eagles did a nice job of holding that whole line up, making a wall. Let's see what they decide to do on this one. I'd be surprised if they went outside.
We lost 2 yards, Goose. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Off the fake to Mendenhall. Palmer to Gray for a Cardinals touchdown.
That's a missed assignment down there in tight like that. You can't allow Jim Dre to come that wide open. I mean, this is one of your fundamental red zone plays in an offense. Jim Dre's lined up in the backfield. He's just going to run a flat route, and he gets dropped in coverage. Good job by your tight end releasing. Kind of cuts off the angle for Nate Allen to get out there and get the coverage.
The Cardinals have pulled to within 3. 2nd touchdown of the season for Dre, who grew up about 90 minutes north of Philadelphia in northern New Jersey. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Carson Palmer. So the Cardinals, who trailed 24-7 with a touchdown late in the 3rd quarter. And now Dre here in the 4th. It's a 3-point lead for Chip Kelly's Eagles.
I know every time we talk to him, Tony, and we have a lot of fun with him with it, and it's an up-tempo offense. It's about moving the ball. It's doing, everything they possibly can, but he doesn't worry about that time of possession. And I think that we're seeing an example right here, right now, where, it's got to be something that you have to incorporate at this level. At Oregon, when you're averaging 42+ a game in points scored, yeah, you don't have to possess the ball that much. But
that's exactly what you're playing right there. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. That's your biggest problem. You got to go and get that down to 0.
And when we talk about time of possession, we're kind of talking about that ability in this situation, which is referred to by coaches as the 4-minute drill. And sometimes you implement that a little bit earlier in the 4th quarter because you do have a substantial lead.
There's Boykin on the return. Boykin out across the 30-yard line. Eagles led 17-7 at the half. Nick Foles hitting Zach Ertz for his 2nd touchdown today. 17-point Eagles lead. But then it was Palmer to Michael Floyd in the 3rd quarter. And moments ago, Palmer to the tight end, Jim Dre. Dre, tight end out of Stanford. Zach Ertz, tight end out of Stanford, has 2 touchdowns today. And now Bruce Arians and the Cardinals will look for their defense to hold and give the Arizona offense the ball back. Now, the longest drive by the Eagles offense today as far as time was just under 5 minutes. Their 13-play drive at the start of the 3rd quarter. There is a flag as McCoy is tackled by Dansby.
Offside, defense in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty, repeat, 1st down.
Now, since the Eagles' last touchdown early in the 3rd quarter, 4 possessions, 4 punts, including 2 3-and-outs.
And that's what Chip Kelly will talk about. He'll talk about those first 2 that were 3-and-outs because he talked to Tony coming back onto the field for the 2nd half. We've got to eliminate those 3-and-outs. And if you do that, yeah, you are going to possess the ball for another series. But, I still think that there's also a thought process you have to go through in this specific situation.
It is Matt Shaughnessy, who's had a big 2nd half, breaking through to wrap up with Sean McCoy.
Well, let's see what they do right here. The offensive line is on the line of scrimmage right now. The play clock is at 27, counting down. I mean, they got to use this whole play clock. If they want to go and dwindle this clock down with Arizona has no time to come back, they got to go and play. Got to dwindle it down.
Snap with 12 seconds remaining on the play clock. And Foles was about to get sacked. He's picked off by Patrick Peterson. Peterson. There is a flag. So Foles, who had not been intercepted all season long, throws the pick, but we will wait for the call from Tony Correnti.
Holding, defense, number 32. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Wow. Oh.
Working out of the slot against Jason Avant. Nick Foles gets away with one right here because that is a terrible decision for somebody who has not thrown an interception.
Too bad decision. Snapping the ball with 14 seconds left, and then when you're wrapped up, putting the ball up in the air, just take the sack.
233 pass attempts without a pick. Now the snap comes with 7 on the play clock, and then Foles takes off. Dives head first out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 6. We'll see how much time the Eagles take here before snapping the football on second down. Play clock still at
this boggles
25.
my mind. I don't know, Darryl. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why aren't they wasting the clock away?
Now they kill some time. Play clock down to 10. Snap with 5. It is McCoy still on his feet. And now down at the 47, about 2 yards shy of the marker. So it will be 3rd down and 2. We are under 3 minutes remaining. 4th quarter here in Philadelphia with the Eagles leading by 3.
Yeah, I think in this situation, Tony, along with what you're saying, is also just bringing your offense off the line of scrimmage into kind of that sugar huddle area and then breaking to the line of scrimmage, you know, at a certain point as you allow that clock to go down.
Yeah, and you're helping your defense, too.
Eagles again using time, and now on 3rd down and 2, it is Foles, and he will not get there. Now the Cardinals will take a timeout prior to the punt.
Well, this has been open the majority of the day on the zone read. This time it's played well by Darryl Washington in position to have Nick Foles when he decides to run.
He's got to learn how to get down better, man.
Well, that's a 3rd and 2. I understand him trying to do everything he possibly can to move the chains there.
So with 2:18 remaining, Eagles set up to punt it away. Saturday, Big Ten Championship on Fox. 3rd-ranked Ohio State, 11th-ranked Michigan State. See which team will earn an automatic bid to a BCS bowl game. Our coverage of Big Ten Championship game begins Saturday, 7:30 Eastern, right here on Fox. 3-point game here in Philadelphia as Jones punts from his 36-yard line. Peterson will let it go, and it will be down right around the 10-yard line with 2:08 on the clock. So with Nick Foles back on the sideline, Carson Palmer, the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He's thrown 3 touchdown passes today, 2 in the second half. He's also turned the ball over 3 times. Palmer and the Cardinals offense with 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
One word I can say, Larry Fitzgerald, keep your eye on him.
Well, 1 word or 2, Darryl?
A lot more than 1.
There's Roberts. Andre Roberts out to the 15-yard line for a gain of 4.
But I think one of the things, Tony, that has really worked out well for the Cardinals is they've kind of turned this thing around, and their offense hit their stride coming into this game. Is it wasn't just Larry Fitzgerald.
No,
we've seen Michael Floyd, and you know, we've seen Andre Roberts and some of these other wide receivers, Rob Hauser, step up, and that's by design. This offense now is not about featuring Larry Fitzgerald. It's where Carson Palmer feels the ball should be thrown because of what the defense is doing.
The 2-minute warning. Palmer looking for Floyd. No flags. Fletcher on the coverage. So we hit the 2-minute warning in Philadelphia. 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals. When we return, they trail by 3.
Today's game is sponsored by the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 and Galaxy Gear.
For a limited time, get the Samsung Galaxy S4 for just $99.99 when you trade in your current smartphone and sign a qualifying 2-year agreement.
That's your new boss?
Yeah.
Well, your boss loves the beach.
Really?
She's been to London, Paris, and her son plays baseball.
You psychic?
No, I speak Pandora. He went to Jared.
Celebrate life's unforgettable moments with a fabulous selection of Pandora charms and bracelets, including these charms exclusively at Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, telling her life story with just a turn of the wrist.
You're good.
I know.
That's why he went to Jared.
Again? Every time I go down to get Bud Light, we score. I cracked the code. I should stay down there. But I don't want to stay down there. It's scary. But this is 3 times now. This is for the win.
Bud Light, for the fans who do whatever it takes.
It's the Black Friday weekend event at Walmart. Select 2-liter sodas, only 75 cents each. Save up to $127 on each Goodyear tire. Buy a Samsung Galaxy S4 for $99 and get a $100 gift card. It's the Black Friday weekend event going on right now at Walmart.
The NFC playoff picture. Seattle and New Orleans will play tomorrow. Detroit and Dallas both went to 7 wins on Thanksgiving Day. Carolina with their 8th consecutive win today. Both of these teams very much alive.
Very impressive by Carolina, sitting at 1-3 after the first quarter of the season, running off 8 straight.
3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Palmer on 3rd down through the hands of Roberts.
They had him on that one.
Yeah, they did. That ball was thrown behind him. There's no way he could have got this ball.
So now the offense will remain out on the field on 4th down with 1:55 on the clock. Palmer on 4th and 5. The pass is incomplete. No flags. It was intended for Floyd.
But they've been letting him battle on the outside all afternoon long. We saw it on 2nd down with the Kerry Williams play coming from the outside. Michael Floyd.
I don't know, Darryl.
That's the way it's been all afternoon,
yeah,
Tony. We've seen a number of those no calls during the course of this game. It's been physical on the outside. The opportunity they missed was on 3rd down. That's when they had the play drawn up, executed the right way, had Andre Roberts out in the flat. It's going to be an easy catch and run for the 1st down yardage, and Carson Palmer missed him on the backside.
So the Eagles will take over at the Cardinals 15. Arizona can stop the clock twice. The Eagles, of course, in field goal range already. But the Eagles cannot run out the clock. Here's McCoy. And now the Cardinals will call timeout. 1:47 remaining. Tonight on Fox Sports Live with Jay and Dan, everything you need to know from Week 13 of the NFL. Plus, what does the BCS look like after yesterday's dramatic events? And we've got the best of the best from the past 7 days in the ones of the week. That's coming up tonight. Fox Sports Live on Fox Sports 1.
What the Arizona defense has to be careful of right now is not tackling the football, Tony, and allowing somebody to break in for a touchdown run, trying to generate that turnover. Be the first guy to secure the tackle. The second guy in takes a shot at generating that turnover.
Wow, the Eagles actually got in a huddle, guys. They were in a huddle.
First of the day?
First one I seen all day.
Falls out of the shotgun, 2nd and 7, hands it off to McCoy. And now the Cardinals will use their second timeout of this drive. And their final timeout of the second half. So if the Cardinals stop the Eagles on this next play, they'll line it up for a field goal, look to make it a 6-point game, and then Arizona would have another opportunity.
Yeah, and you can go back to the 4th down call and say, why didn't Bruce Arians at that point decide to punt it away and play defense there and try and hold the Philadelphia offense? They've been struggling here. We've been talking about it a lot here in this 4th quarter of not being able to take time off the clock. He's made a couple of aggressive decisions with his play calling today. The big thing is I think you had your opportunity on 3rd down. He's worried that he's not going to get the ball back, that Philadelphia will finally hit their stride, run that clock out. So he felt it was best on 4th down to take my shot there and continue that drive. Now you just got to come out here, forget about that, hold them to 3, and then hope you get the opportunity to go down and get a touchdown.
They're going to hold them for not getting the first down right here.
3rd down and 4. Arizona out of timeouts. Foles spins. Can't find anyone downfield, and there is a flag. So the clock stops at 1:34.
Holding defense.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 91 on an eligible receiver. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So now the Eagles will be able to run out the clock.
Here's Matt Shaughnessy right here on the end. Now you heard eligible receiver. Let's see who he's called for holding. He's kind of blocking right there. I do not like that call at all. That's a bootleg down inside. That's blocking right there. That's not holding on the defense. I don't like that call at all, especially in that situation. Nick Foles gets away with a huge mistake of being pushed out of bounds in that situation, preserving time on the clock.
It looked like Shaughnessy and James Casey had hold of each other at the end of the play.
Sportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 58. Official. Automatic first down.
It's just somebody has to get Darrell Washington away. It's a bad call. I agree with you, Darrell Washington. There's nothing you can do about it now. He's not going to pick that flag up. Let's just finish this game. There were opportunities for the Cardinals to win here, but you're a leader of this defense. You're a heck of a football player. I do agree with you. I do think that you were taken away with an opportunity to get the ball back and have a chance to win this game.
So the holding penalty on Shaughnessy gives the Eagles an automatic first down, and they will be able to run out the clock. Eagles with 3 touchdown passes to tight ends. 2 to Ertz, 1 to Selleck. Eagles with a win will go to 7-5 and still control their own destiny in the NFC East should they win out, because their last game, December 29th, will be in Dallas. Last time the Eagles had 3 touchdowns from tight ends in one game, you have to go all the way back to September of '89. Keith Jackson had all 3 in a game against Washington. Great job by our entire crew here in Philadelphia, led by producer Barry Landis, director Brian Lilly, associate director Eric Bandy, and broadcast associate Paul Marmero, technical producer Sid Drexler, technical director Chris Castro. Pregame show produced by Bill Richards, directed by Stephanie Medina. Dave Corris, our statistician, spotter Ben Bowman, as the 4-game winning streak for the Cardinals will come to an end. They will host St. Louis next week. And for Chip Kelly's Philadelphia Eagles, their 4th consecutive victory following the 3-5 start. Eagles and Dallas at 7-5 tied atop the NFC East. So for Darryl Johnston and Tony Saragusa, this is Kenny Albert.